We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. I like the cross. That was good. This is our weekly Twitch Plays Kingdom Death stream, with the caveat of tonight we are not going to be playing Kingdom Death with you.
No, we're going to be talking with you guys.
We're going to be talking with you because what just happened this past weekend, Josh?
GenCon.
What's GenCon?
Just like the biggest board game con in North America.
Second biggest in the world, right?
Yeah.
Behind Spiel, Essen, the German one.
It's in Essen. It is Spiel.
Yeah, and Spiel means.
But everyone calls it Essen because
that's where it is, and it's easier to say.
And it's easier to say. And
but who are we?
Who are we?
I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
Welcome everyone. So this is our weekly coverage of everything going on in the Kingdom Death world. Generally, it's us playing our stream. If you haven't seen it before, you should come back and see it next week when we actually play, because it's a ton of fun. We keep it interactive for you guys, and we're nearing the climax of our People of the Stars campaign. And then coming up right after that, soon, is our new campaign. We're going to be doing the People of the Twitch campaign.
Yeah, and it's going to be 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with some of the cool things. So, note. We talked to Adam and stuff. We will probably be one of the first people to get 1.5.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Adam said
he's going to see what he can do.
We can try to premiere 1.5 on the channel.
Right.
So that's going to be fun and cool things, and we're going to be able to show. I don't have 1.5 yet. No, I don't have it yet. But we should be one of the first.
Yeah.
So whenever that gets in,
we're gonna be having it be a 1.5 century campaign. So what else can people expect to see in the People of the Twitch?
So people of Twitch, you're going to be able to make custom disorders, custom fighting arts.
Thank you,
for the sub.
Ladikuff. All 1.5. Yes, our house is full of 1.5.
Yeah, Adam had all the shipments here.
Yeah, we're actually acting as his distribution hub. Ryan McDonald had a fine. Sorry, I had to.
You can make custom innovations. You can make custom settlement events.
It's all within reason,
events,
though. You're going to be the final say of what's too ridiculous to.
Yeah, anything that's a little too OP or anything like that, like we have some control over it. But like we already have a new disorder called Salt Hunger, I think.
Don't get too much into it, but
and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be cool.
One of the other things, we had the pleasure of meeting up with a couple of really awesome people at the con, viewers, you guys.
Yeah, we got to meet a lot of viewers. Like what Moss said, the actual delay wasn't that things had to be repackaged. Who's actually sent them all to us, and they had to get them back.
But some of our viewers already expressed some really cool ideas for different.
Some of our viewers. I mean, it was really awesome seeing like a bunch of our viewers there.
Yeah. Like
Matt's just standing there, and someone's just like, "Hey, Matt. Hey, I need to shake your hand." And Matt's like, "What?"
Why?
And he's like, "Oh, I really like the show." We're like, "Oh, cool."
I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of people that came up and actually said something and said hi, and it makes me warm and fuzzy on the inside. I
think Malcolm says, "Oh, you can spoil some fish." I can actually do that already now, and if people paid attention at the booth, they did spoil the new Blue Savior.
Mm-hmm.
That was there. It was on display. Just people didn't notice it as much.
It wasn't prominently displayed.
Yes. So do we want to start talking about that stuff, or we have some other stuff to talk about?
I don't know. Do we have anything else to talk about first? And Hungokion?
Yeah. We have that. So we have a big giveaway that we're doing the giveaway. We're pulling that giveaway on the 5th. Which is going to be September, which is going to be the finale of our current campaign.
Oh, look at you!
So I set that up for the finale.
Josh did loiter by the KDM booth for a while.
I loitered at the Kingdom Death booth on the first day before it opened because I got early access. Yeah, and I didn't buy anything
that day.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of cool resins and stuff that I could have bought. Like I didn't even know. I'm fine. So.
But
the only thing I bought for myself was the shirt
and
the white box.
The Gen Con exclusive white box.
Yeah, the GenCon. Well, it'd probably be on the store.
It premiered at GenCon.
Premiered at
If
GenCon.
there's any remaining stock, it'll
Yeah.
be online. I got there at 10. The line didn't move for 20 minutes, so I left. The line was significantly better later on in the con.
Yeah, the first day was a little chaotic, especially when they had core games in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could have got another core game if I wanted to, but
You should have, just for stuff and things.
yes, for stuff and things. So they had that. The Twilight Detective is what I got.
And then
The male sci-fi Twilight Knight is
That's the
a
resin
resin,
figure,
so it
right?
doesn't come with any cards or anything.
you're not big on the resins, right?
Unless it's really, really cool, like
Something
yeah.
especially unique.
So what did we get for giveaway stuff?
So we got a handful of things, more than like 2 handfuls actually,
Yeah.
really. So we got a bunch of the Gen Con premiere.
So we got one of the resins of the
Right.
sci-fi.
I'm having a brain
Twilight
fart
Knight.
there. Yeah, we got one resin of the Sci-Fi Twilight Knight, and then we also got how many of
I
the?
think we got like 4 or 5 detectives.
Right.
We also got one set of dice of
Each color.
set.
So there's the standard dice, the spring dice, the summer dice, and the Easter dice.
Yes.
So we got one set of each of those. Those will all be giveaways that we're going to be doing on the stream at some point in time. Most importantly, they're all signed.
They're all signed with a personal message.
Each one has a separate personal message on them in varying degrees of hilarity.
Yes, they were all.
Yeah.
They're all very good.
Signed by Adam, mind you.
Yes,
Not by us.
So Adam wrote messages. It was funny. I posted on Reddit today,
Yeah.
and I said I had much signed. They're like, did you get them signed on Sunday? Because there's like a group that got like a whole bag of stuff signed.
Oh, yeah, that was us.
And it was like they were kind of like disappointed, like they had to wait to talk to Adam. And
I'm
like,
sorry, everyone.
But no. The funny thing was like, if it was you guys, it was for giveaways. That's cool. Like I don't mind anymore. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like I'm like, yeah, that was us. Like it's all giveaway stuff. It wasn't for personal use.
We did get a couple pencils. We got a couple
got 2
of
pencils.
sweet
We
pencils.
also got some cool little tote bags.
Oh yeah, they
we
actually
could give those away too.
we had KDM branded totes. That was
so we
pretty
had like
cool.
3 or 4 of those that we could give away. Like
So someone's asking, do they have 2 giveaways going? Because there's one here on Twitch and then one in Reddit. That's correct. There are 2 giveaways going.
yes, there are 2. So there's the one on Reddit, the Gleam giveaway. So the
Can you make the chat just a little bigger? I'm having trouble reading it actually.
yeah, it's a little bit further than normal. I can make it bigger. Oh, look at you! Bam.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna do the Twitch giveaway at the end of the stream tonight. So remember, every $50 we do, we're gonna hit another giveaway. So give away more of that stuff.
Give away more stuff, you guys.
Um,
So Mothman's saying that he loves the Atlas Gambler art so much. His dream is to have a Gambler art print signed by Poots. Maybe there's one in the future. Who knows?
okay. They have a little art print there. Sadly, they weren't selling any art prints this year. That's one of the things I liked last
The
year.
art prints were gorgeous last year.
Yeah, they had some really nice art prints.
Yeah.
They had some cool canvas art just for decorations. Those
Yeah.
were really
Oh,
cool.
so you'll see in the interview, but Josh's interview with Adam was directly in front of a couple
Yeah.
of the canvas prints, and they were really cool. So did you say what's special? We did.
Yeah.
We did. Thank you ourselves for asking that question. Well, I'm really confused right now. Are we arguing with ourselves?
I think both Anne
And Nicole
and
or
Panda
something.
are
Oh,
talking
God.
to each other with the same account.
Yeah.
Just to confuse ourselves.
Did you
even
say the
more.
salmon count?
Yes, the salmon count. It's
The happy salmon.
happy salmon count. It's the blue one though, not the
Not the green.
not the
happy
green
salmon.
one.
Okay.
The very limited edition one.
Yeah, the insanity is set in. Yeah, no, we've been crazy for a while.
We've been crazy for a bit. So we got 2 cool videos to show you guys.
One of them, the first one that we're going to show off, is going to be, we had the pleasure of doing a live demo with none other than Zenith.
Yeah.
That's Zach Barish of the Kingdom Death troupe,
Yeah.
if you will. He's one of the game designers, game creators.
Yeah.
He has worked on many of the expansions, notably the Dung Beetle Knight, the Dragon King, and a couple others as well, Manhunter.
Yeah.
So he's awesome. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
But no, he ran a level 3 Dung Beetle Knight demo. We had the pleasure of playing that with him, as well as one of our viewers, that's Maelstron,
Maelstron was there.
and another gentleman that was playing with us as well.
Yes.
So we will be showing that video off. Note that the audio isn't fantastic on it. Zenith sounds great.
That sounds good because he's like
directly in front of the
we're using
microphone.
a shotgun mic and he's directly speaking into that while everyone else is kind of
right. The con floor was so loud. It was really loud. Didn't the KDM booth have custom decorations on the table corners? They had that last year as well.
The little 3D print. They have like a whole little 3D print shop going on at that office.
Yeah, so we got some information that they got a sweet-ass 3D printer that they're buying, or they bought. I don't know if it's either or, but their current studio can't support the weight of it.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about that. I was actually not part of that.
Oh, really? Yeah, I heard that they got this, they either got or are looking into getting this badass 3D printer, but the actual floor of their shop cannot support its awesomeness.
The weight of it, yeah. Like, they had the cool burst, though, of the dragon, not the Black Knight.
Right.
That he showed off in an update, but, like, seeing it in person, it was really cool.
Did we steal the corner decorations? I cannot confirm nor deny that.
No.
I didn't. No. That would have been mean. We took pencils.
I only took, like, 2.
We still got pencils, though.
We got pencils.
The pencils are so cool.
So we got that. So do we want to start showing videos or talk about some of the other stuff we talked about there?
Let's talk about. Oh, what time is it now? Let's show off the video of the playthrough right now.
So let's start with the playthrough video.
Yeah, okay. We'll start with the playthrough video. Stay tuned for the Adam Poots interview later, but we'll get to that a little bit later. So we're going to do the video of the playthrough. We're going to talk a little bit more, probably about some of the contents of the video, because you get a chance to see some of the 1.5 updates in action. And any questions you all have, just throw it into chat, and we will take note and answer whatever we can for you, because we got a decent bit of information.
All right.
So with that, Josh, do you want to go ahead and play that for the fine folks watching at Twitch?
Yeah, so we're going to go to that. Can you mute us so they only hear the video?
Sure thing.
All right, so we're going to start this off. This is a showdown with the level 3 Dung Beetle Knight. We created it for GenCon. It is beatable. It has been beaten once by the internal team, and twice today, but I think somebody was going easy on them. I'm going to have a chat with somebody. You all have 10 survival, 5 insanity. You have no armor points left, but no bleeding tokens. And you have all 5 survival actions unlocked. What? 5. What did he say? 5? That's right. If you are watching this and you don't want spoilers about Kingdom Death 1.5,
go away.
Me, you succeeded.
Dodge, dive, and dodge?
Correct. Yes. Somebody get a wrench for this man. In addition, this is the death die.
It's so crazy.
You are going to start with it, put it in your hands. The death die is something that you unlock by beating the final boss of the original Kingdom Death monster, but there's a new endgame story, there's new endgame content, which we're playing with. This is a year 28 showdown with the level 3 Dung Beetle Knight. You're going to notice there's some new stuff in your gear grids. You have unlocked the Endure survival action, which we'll get to. Remind me when we roll a severe injury roll result. You have the Oxidized Lantern Blade. You have the Oxidized Lantern Sword, which introduces the deflect mechanic. And I feel like there's something else. We'll get to it in time. In any case, you're facing the level 3 Dung Beetle Knight. The level 3, the Dung Beetle, you should know, is it cares a lot about its ball. It has a giant resin dung ball and keeps by its side at all times. When the monster is not adjacent to its ball, it is sad and gets weaker. When the monster is adjacent to its ball, it kicks it at you like a soccer ball.
It feels super good when you get hit by it, right?
It feels awesome. I
think he's lying.
I just stopped myself from saying something. Anyway.
You're good.
There's a piece of text on a card that's not released that I really want to say.
Redacted.
Yeah.
It's redacted.
Redacted. So, the monster is going to start, performs power forward at the start of every single turn, unless it is separated from its ball. Power forward, picks a target. For the stinky survivor, you're all equidistant. But Matt has the least sense of humor, so I'm going to attack Matt. So the monster is going to turn to face the target, perform baller, spinning the ball around itself at high speed, roll 2d10, move the ball that many spaces. That's 11, 2, 4, 5, clonk, stops. Last part of power forward, easy to forget, is the monster follows its ball. Now the monster is going to draw its AI card. Everybody's played this before, right?
Yes.
So I don't need to explain AI cards. Smash shot for the stinky survivor. That's you. Monster turns around, performs Baller. You know what that's time for?
Dash.
Time for a tumble
Dash,
check.
or you can tumble.
Oh, I could tumble. I mean, I've got 10 survival. Might as well dash.
Fair enough.
Okay. So
I'm actually gonna, there's a reason you might want not to do that. Baller doesn't cause damage. You just take 1 survival loss from heavy load.
Oh, okay.
Roll to see if you can tumble. Don't roll the death die. It's too valuable.
All right. So it is a 6+.
That is correct.
Okay. I hit myself.
You hit yourself, so you're going to place yourself outside the collision zone. Now the monster does smash shot. That's moving the ball 3d10 spaces through the target.
Destroys the face, sadly.
Oh, you're right. I had this spot.
I have to say.
No, you're right. I had the monster there for a second. It was there. Oh, that's a real kick in the teeth. Because you could have gotten on it. All right, this is going to move the ball 13 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Conk. Stops there. Monster's turn is over. Survivors get to go. Isn't that awesome? It power forwarded it already.
Wow. It's only
Yeah, it does it at the start of its turn, then it draws AI, then it's the survivor's turn.
So as a reminder, what's the monster's toughness right now?
The monster's toughness at level 3 is 18. It starts with +2 speed, +2 damage, +1 accuracy, +1 evasion token. The +1 evasion token is calculated into all of your gear grids right there. So if you see the blue bordered attack profile, that's what you want to look at.
Okay.
In any case, let's have you go first because you're in range.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm
Do
going
a full shot?
Yeah, I'm going to do a full shot because I got my specialization unlocked as well. So
Okay.
that'll help me out.
3 speed hits on a 7 or better.
And he technically uses other die, but let's do another.
Oh yes, it is
Oh,
worth
yeah.
noting.
What's the death die?
The death die. The death die is a brand new thing. You can you level it up with your Horror Relation Survivor status card.
Okay.
It starts at level 1. We've unlocked the first 3 levels for you. So you can roll it as an extra attack roll, as an additional wound attempt on 1 hit location, or you can add D10 to your movement for 1 movement action.
And what happens to the die then?
It is rolled, and then it passes around like the monster controller tile. In fact, it replaces the monster controller tile.
Yeah, so when I'm trying to add this D10, the death die to my strength of the attack, do I do that after I roll my other die? Do I have to declare it at the beginning?
For all of these, you do it after the fact.
Okay.
So except for the movement. The movement you do before the fact, but if you roll in a hit location, it's not enough. You can then roll the death die to add extra strength. You get a sharp if you need it.
I have a feeling I'm going to do that.
Or alternatively, if you roll it as a attack roll, that'll circumvent things like slow. And if your re-rolling misses due to things like bow specialization, you get to re-roll the death die as well. The last thing that's worth noting is this demo is unlike any other you might play. This is a completely shuffled deck, so we have not guaranteed that the trap is not on top of the deck.
As long as Josh didn't touch it.
Yeah.
That was funny because I was just about to say, I need somebody to cut the deck, so it's not my fault. All right, it's Josh's fault.
I touched the
Somehow.
deck. I didn't move any cards. But it's
All
still
right,
my
that
fault.
is 2 hit. Oh, sorry, 1 hit, 2 misses. Picking up the 2 dice. 1 hit, 2 hits. Red hit, blue hit. Swarm of botflies. All right, a bunch of disgusting insects gush out from under the knight's armor. You're gonna have to make a courage check. You gotta beat an 8. You have 4 courage, so you need a 5 or better. That is it. These botflies are gone forever. Now you're gonna roll on the iridescent back. Monster's toughness is 18. You need a 10 to wound, or you can crit on a 7, whichever you prefer.
No. I think I'm going to wind up critting on the 7 first. No, I'm not.
Not a cold shot. Reflex. Monster turns to face away from you, beats its wings. You're not there. Doesn't matter.
So he could use the death die.
But I would need an 8+ on it.
The death
6+,
die.
I thought? You need a 10 for a wound, right?
He has 18.
He has 18. The monster has 18 toughness.
Six.
You can
Six
add
strength.
6 strength.
6 and 4 is 10, so I need to roll an 8+.
Yeah. My recommendation is to surge and use the death die there as an attack rifle.
Okay.
Attack roll?
You gotta kill this
Yeah.
monster dead.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's do that then.
All right, so you're rolling 4 dice. You're gonna spend 1 survival. You have the rawhide armor set
Right,
card. So roll to see if you keep it. I do. All right, 4 speed attack. You got 4. Great.
Isn't it worth to use it as a better chance to repeat the wound?
All right, re-roll your misses. Yes, there's no perfect hit bonus for this particular weapon. Okay, 2 hits. Century Carapace. And Filthy Gut. Let's go for the Filthy Gut first. I killed you, I'm sorry.
That's how the game goes.
Alright, Monster crushes a keystone before you roll, so the ball is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces back, but there's no reaction. So you're rolling, you need a 7 or better to crit.
Oh man.
No reaction.
All the rolls.
Century Carapace, you need a 10 to crack through this.
What are the cards? You got this, Yugi.
Oh!
Nice.
So far away.
You lose 1 survival, you feel hopeless. It's a level 3 Dung Beetle Knight, therefore it becomes Burrow. It's going to perform its trait card at level 3 Burrow. Monster digs under the ground and it picks a random target.
When does it do
2
that?
for whenever you
That's
roll on a Century Carapace, fail or wound. This
That's a
Burrow,
bad, nasty card.
it is a nasty card. This card went through a lot of different iterations, which I can tell you about another time. I was the monster programmer for this monster. Adam Poots led the design of it. I got to take over for my first design lead. It was a lot of fun. In any case, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 is a reroll. 4.
Yay!
I'm the tank.
Alright, so here's how Burrow works. Where did I drop the card? I know what it does, but I might as well read it aloud.
Like 8,000 survival.
Thank you. The monster dives into the ground, select a random survivor. I've selected you, quite randomly. You can spend 4 survival. You probably want to.
Yeah, I'll spend 4 survival.
Alright, so the monster is going to... So the monster is going to collide with you. You've avoided damage. It would have been a severe body injury and the ruptured muscle severe injury. But the monster is colliding with you. So roll a d10 to see if you tell me. I'm going to put the monster...
Dash allows you to spend a survival.
Alright, so you're going to pop out there.
Okay.
I've got to use this.
That's it. You are in range.
And the ball stays where it's at.
Yes, the ball stays there. Hey, Matt.
Right, can you get me back up? Can you encourage me? So I can stab him in
I
the butt?
believe in you.
Left cheek, best cheek.
Left cheek, best check. Do it, Josh.
Roll a d10.
Here's your d10.
Check that I was a male.
There you go.
There's the 10 I needed.
Alright.
Left cheek, left.
Alright.
Yeah,
It's because I have the wrong.
it's a bit of an adult game, but if you're cool with this, that's fine.
Spend survival.
Violence
Please hit on a 5+.
Haven't played anything beyond most.
5+.
Having,
If you want to go out of the camera line, just get
Oh,
right
right.
there.
Rawhide
Of course.
armor.
1 hit.
1 hit.
1 hit because you're in the blind spot. Trap card.
Of course.
We all know what it does, but if you look at the left side of your gear grid,
Oh, I have the spear. I can ignore it possibly.
on a 7 or better, you will ignore the trap card.
Yeah!
Eat that, Dung Beetle Knight.
Well, guess who cut the deck last time and put the trap there?
Can I stay in front?
No, we're
It's filming right now. Who feels lucky right now? I need somebody who feels lucky. Here you go.
Still being able to. I will let the camera right there.
Alrighty. Side of the resin ball, discard this and draw a new hit location. The monster crushes a keystone before you attack. Boop. So there's no reaction, so you are attacking. Your weapon strength, I think it is 8.
8.
It's a sharp weapon. So the white one is the sharp die, the black one's the actual attack roll.
I crit.
That is a critical wound. So we're gonna burn our first AI card. You did it! You wounded the monster!
So proud of you. And we get a resource.
Alright, so you're gonna get a random Dung Beetle Knight resource. I kinda wanna get a Warbling Bloom from the Flower Knight demo just so I can go,
I got some underplate fungus. Doesn't do me any good.
Oh boy, delicious fungus.
Fungi.
Hey, you can eat that.
Could. Doesn't
So
really do much.
that was your normal action. Would you like to surge?
Action.
Do it, Surge. Do it.
Get him.
I think I need to.
Remember those old soda commercials for Surge? Anybody else growing up? Pick up the phone. Surge!
I'm
Like
really in a bad
10
spot
years
now.
earlier than
Before you go, I tried to kick the ball away.
He's not next to his ball right now, so I think we're okay.
He's been crushing keystones. I fear that thing's gonna hit you from behind.
I'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
One hits.
What hit wonder there, Josh?
Iridescent Arm. This is a wound reaction.
Do you have any plus left? Oh, that's a failure.
Well, you can roll the sharp die, but it doesn't matter.
Matter.
Alright, this is a wound reaction, nothing happens.
Wait, on a 10, wouldn't it matter?
One always
One
fails.
always fails.
Oh, one is always.
Try.
Alrighty, how about we have you go next? You're not going to be able to get a good charge going. Actually, here's a fun thing. We could get you having a bit of a ridiculous charge.
I am insane. I have +2 movement. I actually
1,
can
2,
get
3,
there.
4, 5, 6, 7. You can get there, but you can't get there with the charge. Actually,
What
you
do I need
could
to
go
charge?
over here, run on top, and charge off.
That sounds heroic and dramatic. Yeah, it does.
Charging
down
is
the
your
hill.
Phoenix armor
It's
set
like
bonus.
pops up,
It requires a
runs
movement
up.
and an activation.
Straight line. Add the number of spaces you move to the strength of this attack. That sounds really cool.
Alright, so if you're going to do that, what you need to do is use your movement to
Move
get
there.
there,
Just
activation to
surge.
stand on top of it.
I need to search this down.
Yeah, you'll
But
search to
so
stand
I
on top
have
of it. Yep.
So you use a dash insert.
I dash and surge, so I
Yep.
spend 2 survival. Do I have no bonuses for
Yeah,
that?
right there.
Yes, buy the base, sir. These are expensive minis.
It's like he doesn't ever play with ones that are painted.
Then I'm gonna charge for 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is correct.
Into the blind spot.
You're into the blind spot, so you roll 3 dice, you hit on a 5 or
4
better.
basic survivors, one of them is entirely pink. I mean, horror.
1, 2, 3 hits.
Trap pink.
Iridescent abdomen, century carapace, hidden mandibles. Alright, so you are a sword specialist, so we're not going to select a hit location. So you're
I'm
going
just
to
gonna
roll to
roll
wound.
and choose where it hits.
Yep, and just as a reminder,
It has sharp.
7 speed, sharp weapon, and you just move 4 spaces, so you have a plus
Yeah, now I
11.
completely
Yes,
understand.
+11. So 7 + 2 hit.
Yes.
Hit.
All right.
Well, wounds. Something that is not a wound location. Failure is a good one to choose, I think.
Yep, this is the only one you can choose. So this is, we've selected that one. Actually, this is an interesting ruling we've never had to deal with ever before, but I'll bring it up another time. So the keystone, the ball moves, you're going to inflict a wound.
Cool.
Now let's go for hidden mandibles. There's no good options here. 4 to 9 is a wound.
At least it's a wound.
Perform ground pound. You both get knocked down. Ball moves.
Oh no.
Bop.
Oh no! You guys are
Wait. Ball moves towards him or towards us?
Towards the monster.
So we can make the ball move here.
As the monster controller, the ball is moving along the path.
Oh!
Says, no, you guys shall die.
Does
You're
it
gonna,
actually hit me or just him?
it's hitting both of you.
Okay.
Each of you is going to want to roll a tumble check. If you don't, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no!
Alrighty, Josh.
I believe in you guys.
I'm just going to read ground pound for everybody. The monster slams the ground, precisely altering its network of prepared tunnels. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer bash, which means you can't dash out of the way. The vibrations create a natural ramp. Move the ball D10 spaces closer. On collision, survivors suffer 5 damage to monster level hit locations. Josh, body, legs, and head.
Right.
Can't dodge it. You can endure it.
No, I can't.
Endure is a brand new survival action
I only have 6 survival.
that you can't use. Costs 7 survival to use, but it's discounted by your luck. So you can do it for 5, maybe 4.
Well, I'm not over there.
Alright, so we're going to have you roll first. Go for the head. Go for Brooke.
Go for the feet first.
Go
Got
for the
this.
feet.
Get him.
He wants to prolong his suffering.
5.
5 on the legs. Hamstrung. That's a bleeding token. No more fighting arts. Let's go for the body. 7 on the body. That is ruptured spleen. 2 bleeding tokens. And you're going to skip the next hunt. Head table. Head explosion. Your head explodes like a ripe melon filled with dynamite and gasoline. You're dead. Everybody else loses 1 survivor from the grisly sight.
And HBK has died by the hands of the HBK.
Well, I feel that I'm going to be spending my 7 survival to use the Endure, right?
I think you are. You want to endure the head.
Oh, I just endured one of it.
Yes, you don't endure all.
7 survival for 1?
Yep.
No luck for me, right?
No luck for you. Oh, you're going to ignore another hit because of the Phoenix placard.
Okay.
No, wait, it's not. You're not because that's on an attack profile. It's been a long day. This day started at 8 in the morning. So, would you like to endure this hit?
Wait.
It's not a hit. Would you like to endure this severe injury?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to roll the white die is the waist, the black die is the legs.
7 and 7.
7 and 7. 7 on the waist. Broken hip. No more dodging. -1 permanent movement. 7 on the legs. Torn muscle. No more dashing. Through the snow. On a 1.
No bleeds out of it?
Is it ever snowed here, or is it just stone faces? Of course
You're getting 2 bleeding tokens. That's it. All right. Finally, it's your turn. And the monster has wedged itself in very nicely.
Where should I don't think actually be at the end of that?
You're going to be here.
On the ball.
Good question. The ball stops on you, so you're going to go there.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Josh broke it. Rule 3. Rule 3. Rule 3. Rule 3.
The video cut out for some reason. I don't know why.
Did you check it? Josh, I'm disappointed in you. Did you break the video?
I think so.
Did you play it to the end?
It should have just kept playing.
Are you sure that the video itself isn't messed up there? I'm gonna blame you. This is a rule 3 for the ages right now. Imagine if it was the Adam interview.
If it was that interview, we'd have a riot here.
Josh would cry. Yep, it looks like you didn't render the entire video, Josh.
Really?
Nope, you did not render the entire video. No, we actually got the entire thing. Josh just didn't.
I screwed up on that.
And I think I know exactly where it happened.
Alright.
Well, we can talk about what happened in that video. So we didn't win. Spoiler alert.
Let me just check one more thing.
You had one job, Josh. One job. I guess he's looking for the raw video right now.
I could pull up the raw video.
I think you should pull up the raw video. We won't get your sweet-ass cuts, but...
We still have the video here.
We watched the Adam interview. That one looked okay.
Oh, yeah, I did check the whole thing of the Adam video. That was good. I apparently cut part of this off.
He cut off just the tip. He circumcised the video.
Alright.
Just give us 1 second here, folks. We'll actually get you resumed from where you were. Thank you, Jumbler Nut.
Alright, we
Wait.
Taking the closer camera jiggity.
Jiggity. Jiggity, 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 jiggity.
Alright, so we might back up a little bit in time
It'll be
in
fine.
the video.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to start it at this video.
Yeah.
So I'll start here. There's going to be a pause, and I have to go to another video afterwards. So there might be a small little intermission between them, but let me get this set up now.
We'll see.
And
I don't know what's going on.
neither do I. That's the thing.
He actually didn't touch the chat. So it's nothing to do with that. He just rendered the video wrong. I'll blame him. It's fine. It'll be fine. As a reminder, every $50 we get, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So we are $49.15 away from the next giveaway. We could be doing 2 giveaways tonight, as well as that Gleam giveaway that's going on. So stay tuned for that. But we have 1 giveaway for sure going on tonight. You could redeem your tickets. And something. Josh has to give everyone here his personal stash of KDM pencils as a penance. Do we need to do anything special to join the giveaway? Josh, can you post that link as soon as you can?
I'll post those in there.
Or is there a command that someone can type in the chat?
Exclamation point giveaway is the stream elements.
Right.
And the exclamation point twist giveaway is the
Gleam giveaway.
Gleam giveaway.
Fantastic.
PK down there.
Better. That's not appropriate. Thank you, Pillamar! Da 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 da.
Oh. That's...
Maybe Josh will figure this out sometime today.
Yay!
Yep,
yeah.
subs get double the chances. Why did it say 1%? I don't know what that means, 1%. Yeah, you get double the chances to win if you are a sub, and you can sub for free if you have Amazon Prime.
So there's a couple extra videos that So there might be a couple little small breaks in between because there's 7 minutes a pop. Just so you guys
Okay.
know
Okay.
what it is. Mute, and we'll go back over.
Okay.
Left cheek, left.
Yeah,
It's because I have the wrong.
it's a bit of an adult game, but if you're cool with this, that's fine.
Spend some violence.
Violence
Please hit on a 5+.
Haven't played anything beyond those.
5+.
Having, you know,
You want to go out of the camera line?
Oh, right. That's it. All that armor.
One hit.
1 hit.
One hits because you're in the blind spot. Trap card.
Of course.
We all know what it does, but if you look at the left side of your gear grid,
Oh, I have the spear. I can ignore it, possibly.
on a 7 or better, you will ignore the trap card.
On.
Yeah! Eat that, Dung Beetle Knight.
Well, guess who cut the deck last time and put the trap there?
Can I stand in front?
Or is it filming?
It's filming right now. Who feels lucky right now? I need somebody who feels lucky. Here you go.
Still being able to... we are on the camera right there.
Alrighty. Side of the resin ball. Discard this and draw a new hit location. The monster crushes a keystone before you attack. Boop. So there's no reaction. So you are attacking. Your weapon strength, I think it is 8.
8.
It's a sharp weapon. So the white one is the sharp die, the black one's the actual attack roll.
I crit.
That is a critical wound. So we're gonna burn our first AI card. You did it! You wounded the monster!
So proud of you. And we get a resource.
Alright, so you're gonna get a random Dung Beetle Knight resource. I kinda wanna get a Warbling Bloom from the Flower Knight demo just so we can go,
I got some underplate fungus. Doesn't do me any good.
Oh boy, delicious fungus.
Fungi.
Hey, you can eat that.
Good. Doesn't
So
really do much.
that was your normal action. Would you like to surge?
Action.
Do it, Surge. Do it. Get him.
I think I need to.
Remember those old soda commercials for Surge? Anybody else growing up? Pick up the phone.
Since
Surge!
I'm
Like
really in a bad
10
spot
years
now,
earlier than
before you go, I tried to kick the ball away.
He's not next to his ball right now, so I think we're okay.
He's been crushing keystones. I fear that thing's gonna hit you from behind.
I'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
One hits.
One hit wonder there, Josh.
Iridescent Arm. This is a wound reaction.
Do you have any plus left? Oh, that's a failure.
Well, you can roll the sharp die, but it doesn't matter. Alright, this is a wound reaction, nothing happens.
Wait, on a 10, wouldn't it matter?
One always fails.
Oh, one is always.
Try.
Alrighty, how about we have you go next? You're not going to be able to get a good charge going. Actually, here's a fun thing. We could get you having a bit of a ridiculous charge.
I am insane. I have plus 2 movement. I actually
1,
can
2,
get
3,
there.
4, 5, 6, 7. You can get there, but you can't get there with a charge. Actually,
What
you
do I need
could
to
go
charge?
over here, run on top, and charge off.
That sounds heroic and dramatic. Yeah, it does.
Charging
down
is
the
your
hill.
Phoenix Armor Set bonus.
Pops up,
It requires a
runs
movement
up.
and an activation.
Straight line. Add the number of spaces you move to the strength of this attack. That sounds really cool.
Alright, so if you're going to do that, what you need to do is use your movement to get there,
Just
activation to
surge.
stand on top of it.
I need to search this down.
Yeah, you'll
But it
search
took-
to
so
stand
I
on top.
have the-
Yep.
So here's a dash insert.
I dash and search, so I spend 2 survival. Do I have no bonuses for
Yeah,
that?
right there.
Yes, by the base, sir. These are expensive minis.
It's like he doesn't ever play with ones that are painted either.
Then I'm gonna charge for 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is correct.
Into the blind spot.
You're into the blind spot, so you roll 3 dice. You hit on a 5 or
4
better.
basic survivors. One is entirely pink. I mean, horror.
1, 2,
3
3 hits.
Trap.
Iridescent Abdomen. Sentry Carapace. Hidden Mandibles. Alright, so you are a sword specialist, so we're not going to select a hit location. You're going
I'm
to
just
roll
gonna
to
roll
wound.
and choose where it hits.
Yep, and just as a reminder,
It has sharp.
7 speed, sharp weapon, and you just move 4 spaces, so you have a plus
Yeah, now I
11.
completely
Yes, plus 11. So 7 plus 2 hits.
Yes.
Hits.
Alright.
Well, wounds. Something that is not a wound location. Failure is a good one to choose, I think.
Yep, this is the only one you can choose. So this is, we've selected that one. Actually, this is an interesting ruling we've never had to deal with ever before, but I'll bring it up another time. So the keystone, the ball moves, you're going to inflict a wound.
Cool.
Now let's go for let's go for hidden animals. There's no good options here. 4 to 9 is a wound.
At least it's a wound.
Perform ground pound. You both get knocked down. Ball moves. Bop.
Oh no!
You guys are
Wait. Ball moves towards him or towards us?
Towards the monster.
So we can make the ball move here.
As the monster controller, the ball is moving along the path.
Okay.
Oh!
Says, no, you guys shall die.
Does
You're
it
gonna
actually hit me or just him?
It's hitting both of you.
Okay.
Each of you is going to want to roll a tumble check. If you don't, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no!
Alrighty, Josh.
I believe in you guys.
Just going to read ground pound for everybody. The monster slams the ground, precisely altering its network of prepared tunnels. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer bash, which means you can't dash out of the way. The vibrations create a natural ramp. Move the ball D10 spaces closer. On collision, survivors suffer 5 damage to monster level hit locations. Josh?
Your location.
Body, legs, and head.
Right.
Can't dodge it. You can endure it.
No, I can't.
Endure is a brand new survival action
I only have 6 survival.
that you can't use. Costs 7 survival to use, but it's discounted by your luck. So you can do it for 5, maybe 4.
Well, I'm not over there.
Alright, so we're going to have you roll first. Go for the head. Go for Brooke.
Go for the feet first.
Go for the feet.
Get him.
He wants to prolong his suffering.
5.
5 on the legs. Hamstrung. That's a bleeding token. No more fighting arts. Let's go for the body. 7 on the body. That is ruptured spleen. 2 bleeding tokens. And you're going to skip the next hunt. Head table. Head explosion. Your head explodes like a ripe melon filled with dynamite and gasoline. You're dead. Everybody else loses 1 survivor from the grisly sight.
And HBK has died by the hands of the HBK.
Well, I feel that I'm going to be spending my 7 survival to use the endure, right?
I think you are. You want to endure the head.
Oh, I just endured one of it.
Yes, you don't endure all.
7 survival for 1?
Yep.
No luck for me, right?
No luck for you. Oh, you're going to ignore another hit because of the Phoenix placard.
Okay.
No, wait, it's not. You're not because that's on an attack profile. It's been a long day. This day started at 8 in the morning. So, would you like to endure this hit?
Wait.
It's not a hit. Would you like to endure this severe injury?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to roll the white dice the waist, the black dice the legs.
7 and 7.
7 and 7. 7 on the waist, broken hit, no more dodging. -1 permanent movement. 7 on the legs, torn muscle, no more dashing. Through the snow on a 1
No bleeds out of it?
Is it ever snowed here, or is it just stone faces? Of course there's bleeds.
You're getting 2 bleeding tokens. That's it. All right. Finally, it's your turn. And the monster has wedged itself in very nicely.
Where should I don't think actually be at the end of that?
You're going to be here.
On the ball.
Good question. The ball stops on you, so you're going to go there. You're also going to lose 1 survival from heavy load.
I don't have survival.
We're okay. But no, I think I had you lose it. It's okay. And if not, the video will say I cheated.
So odds are he's going to wind up.
The monster is going to target you. The monster is going to target you with powerful.
Okay.
So if I were you,
You're going to get crushed by the volume.
Can I use encourage to get one of them up?
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
I've already dashed.
He's already
Get up!
dashed.
He already dashed.
Everybody's already dashed, and you're too far away. What I would say is let the fight come to you.
That's what I have.
The only way if you could somehow attract him, he would do, because if he's here, for example, Baller won't hit me. If he moves 1 to the side, I'm fine.
Unfortunately, he's out of range. I'm going to have the monster go.
Why don't we have a stone? Come on!
You've got very full gear grids. These are year 28 grids. You think
it's
you're
like
still mucking around with fatty stones?
Look, we never use them in my game.
Oh,
We just
nice.
hold on to them.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
carrying it for the affinity.
All right, monster's turn. Powerful. Target furthest stinky survivor. You're all filled with dung milk, so... All right, monster turns face you, performs baller. Roll a tumble check.
Can I?
Yeah,
I can't dodge, but I can tumble.
you can use fighting arts.
You're very acrobatic.
Yay!
So you're placed standing outside of the collision zone.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Now the ball moves 2d10 spaces. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What comes next?
13. 15?
5.
Oh, my bad. We're all really good at math here. Yes.
This is the second turn. You're going to have the death die.
I'm dead.
I know.
Oh,
Monster
can I roll
full
it
moves
still?
after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can roll to make yourself feel better. Then the monster is going to draw its AI card. You do! Invisible AI. However, the monster has separation anxiety. It kicked the ball too hard, too fast. So it's going to perform ground pound and then basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic action. Closest knockdown survivor, that's nobody. Closest threat in range. Closest threat is you. You. Can't dash. I was going to say you could dash cancel, but you can't. This is a level 3 Dung Beetle Knight, so it has +2 speed, +2 damage, +1 accuracy token. This hits 5 speed, hits on a 2 or better, 6 damage.
5 hits.
2 or better? I have no evasion.
You have no evasion. You want this showdown to end at some point.
If Insane at the start of the showdown gave 1 evasion token.
Yes, we took it away because you have Dung Milk, which gives you a -1 evasion. However, you have the Phoenix Placard, so you're going to soak one of these hits and just take a brain damage.
Sure.
So you're going to go down to 4 insanity, and we're rolling 4 hit locations. You can't dodge.
I can't dodge and dash.
Yep.
So everyone's injuries.
We can use. I was just checking because that's one from the legs cancels both. Okay.
What?
The one from the legs that I got cancels both.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're out and out and out. So we're going to have you roll on the waist severe injury first.
Destroy genitals.
You need all that.
No.
Oh.
Oh, I love this one.
Jesus.
Words of bravery. The Dung Beetle Knight skewers you with its horn. Horn. Horn.
Yeah.
Horn.
Codpiece.
The Dung Beetle Knight skewers you with its horn, and in that moment, you see a spot somewhere on the Dung Beetle's Knight, right around its armor. There's a weak spot. There's a weak spot. It can be beaten. A single hit in this weak spot is all it's going to be take. All it's going to take to kill the monster. And with your final breath, you utter words of bravery, saying, "I've seen the light. I know how we fight it," and you die gloriously. Unfortunately, everybody was really far away and heard nothing that you said.
I think it's mostly from blood loss, anyways.
Yep. That was an instant death, but yeah, they were going to die from blood loss. After that, the monster's
Unless
basic.
you rolled a lot of 10s.
The monster full moves back to the ball. Now the survivor's up. Just as letting you know, you have successfully wounded the monster 3 times. How much more health? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go.
We got this.
3 out of 11.
Sniping him at.
You can run into the blind spot.
No, I'm actually 1 space too far away.
They're supposed to. I want people to win in every instance but this.
Now, so I'm gonna move here. I'm dead, so as a question. We could have chosen as the monster controller the ball to in our game.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever the monster controller is can be as nice or not nice as they want. There are
The
rules
game
about
doesn't say you have to choose the one that F's up most people.
Rule of death applies for when rules are conflicting with each other.
Okay.
Things like the ball and monster movement have some amount of leeway. So the monster controller can be nice or not be nice. I feel like at least these two folks would expect nothing less of me
Oh, no.
than to actually play the
Do
monster.
you remember what you did to our one settlement? Or we lit it on fire?
No, that settlement doesn't exist anymore. It was erased from all time.
Ah, that's 3 misses. Impressive, fantastic.
2, 4. You're actually not in range.
6 spaces, no?
It's 5 for the moment, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 6.
It's all good.
I'm gonna go down.
All right. Did you need to dash to do that?
No.
Okay. So
you
that's
re-roll them.
3 misses. You're gonna reroll
All 3? A little bit better this time.
1 hit. Filthy. This is a reflex. You crit on a 7.
Okay. Oh, come on!
Monster performs ground pound. Wham! Nothing happens. Would you care to surge?
Yes, I'm going to start.
Want to re-roll to see if you keep it.
I do.
You've been very good at keeping it and very bad at wounding a monster.
You know, there's a trade-off somewhere in there.
All right, re-roll 2 misses.
Two hits. No traps.
Untrained parry. Untrained parry is safe because you're not adjacent. So roll, you crit on a 7.
Attention, GenCon attendees. The time is now 5:30.
Iridescent Breastplate, this is a weird reaction, it's also safe.
Oh, come on. So close, man.
It's up to you. 1, 2, 3,
I know,
4,
I'm
5,
gonna-
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What I'm doing is I'm dashing, and then I'm using the Phoenix Armor's charge attack.
Alrighty, so you're going to full move towards the monster?
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
Balls to the wall,
4.
going for it.
You're attacking with the Calcified Digging Claws, which is one of my favorite weapons.
That is fantastic.
Even after I nerfed it by accident.
Could you have moved one back before you charged? So you charged for
Let's check.
one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I had to get there.
You were here? No, you were here.
I was right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Yep.
All right, so
So after you do that, so you have a 5 damage charge.
All right.
So you have plus 5 strength, but you need to hit first.
Yes. What do you hit on there? 5 plus. Come on, don't whiff.
1,
No
2,
worries,
3
hit.
hits.
No trap, no trap, no trap.
Side of the
trap,
resin
no
ball.
No
Iridescent
trap.
leg. No trigger!
Hey!
Alright.
It's not good either, but
All of these are terrible.
Step by step. Oh, God.
Alright, so you're a guitar specialist. You're going to cancel the first reaction.
Okay. A guitar specialist?
Yes. So we're going to cancel this reaction in the iridescent leg. You have a 9 strength weapon plus 5 for your charge is 14.
Yep.
Your black is going to be your real roll. Your white's the sharp die. You need a 4 or better.
Okay.
Crit on a 10.
Come on, 4 better. Come on, come on, come on.
There you go. That's an 18, more than enough. Burn that wound.
Doesn't that make it a crit somehow?
Do you want to go for the side of the resin ball or the Sentry Carapace? They're both bad.
Which cards don't have
I
death?
think that one's better
This one's better?
because this is he's gonna move or
Yep.
hit him, so he won't be able to hit again.
True.
So, which one? Yeah, that one. That one.
So the side of resin ball. This is not a reaction. It happens as soon as the hit location is selected.
Okay.
The monster guides your attack into the side of the resin ball, making a demoralizing echoing sound. You're going to lose 3 survival.
What a jerk.
Now you're going to try and crit. You can roll this sharp die, but it'll only be to make you feel better.
Okay, cool. I like feeling better. No plus luck. I don't have any luck?
No.
Damn.
Now you're going to roll the Sentry Carapace. We're going to invert things. You are attacking with a pickaxe. What? These guitars are pickaxes.
Okay.
So you need to beat 24 strength. However, we already said you're rolling with 14. Because you have your pickaxe, you get extra 2d10.
Okay.
So as long as that white die isn't a 1,
Now, does this still apply to plus 5?
yes.
All right.
I'm including that. That's the 14 in your attack.
All right. Come on, dice. Come on, dice.
There you go. So you've cracked this Sentry Carapace. It's not going to wound the monster, but it archives this hit location.
So
You're going to
it
get
does
4 survival,
We're filming. Back to 10.
and then the monster performs Burrow. Odds, evens. Evens it is. So the monster's going to surface right on top of you.
Oh, hey, Bo.
Oh, if it surfaced there. You want to spend 4 survival
Yes, I just gained it. I'll lose it.
and roll for tumble.
Okay. All right, come on, tumble.
If you tumble, good things happen.
Yeah.
There you go. So you tumble out right there
High nickel tumble.
in the monster's blind spot.
Yes.
Care to surge?
Yes.
Right there.
We're doing it. Now this is apply now.
Technically, it's on the closest unoccupied space, but for twist gaming, I will just this one time twist the rules.
I see what you did there.
Left cheek, best cheek. So you're
Doesn't
gonna
apply anymore, does it?
charges only for that maneuver.
Roger. Beat it up.
So you're gonna roll 3 dice, hits on
All right.
4 better because you're in the blind spot.
All right, come on.
1, 2
hits.
hits. That's a perfect hit, but there's no perfect hit
Or
bonus.
lesser.
Sadly.
Filthy resin sword.
Still no trap.
And the Filthy Wings. These are both failure reactions. We're going to go for the Filthy Resin Sword first so you can cancel it.
All right.
So you're attacking just with 9.
Okay.
You need a 9 or better. Black is your normal attack.
All right.
Yep,
Come on, come on, come on, crit.
That's not enough.
What's going on?
not enough. Failure.
He's canceled.
It is cancelled by the guitar specialization. Roll again.
He's blown away with my guitar solo. All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hit.
All right, that is a wound. We're going to burn an AI card. Look at that, folks.
Failure effect.
We're at 5 out of 11. We're halfway there, and only half of us are dead.
We're living on the prayer. Hells yeah.
Whoa, whoa. So the monster turns away from you, beats its wings, and you go flying. You don't suffer collision as a result of hitting the Showdown board edge, but that's the end of your turn. Now it's the monster's turn, because I believe you've all surged.
Yes.
Power forward. Furthest stinky survivor. What's up?
Well, he can ignore collision and reduce the movement by 3 spaces.
He doesn't have a feather movement, only you. The monster turns to face you, performs baller, then it's going to roll the ball 2d10 spaces towards you.
Can I dash now or no?
Yes, you can. There is a flow between pick target and the baller path.
But the baller won't hit you.
Baller's not gonna hit you.
Right, but I'm gonna hide behind this and then have that go after me. So it goes there.
Who's target first though, right?
You're talking about the AI card?
For power forward.
Power forward picks this person as a target. Now there's a
Then you can flow.
Oh, okay.
So
Would you like? There's a flow here.
That's fine.
Great.
I thought it was before you fixed.
Baller,
you can shoot at him. You can surge if you wanted to.
Slunk.
Ow, my face.
All right, roll to tumble.
All right, come on, Jimbo. You've looked this far.
That being said,
Yes.
couldn't he have dashed, surged, and kicked the ball in the middle of the power forward so the power forward doesn't happen?
That's interesting.
The rules actually accommodate for that. There was a weirder time, a wilder time, when the Dung Beetle Knight didn't work and you could move its ball around it would get very confused. The way the rules work now. Remember that network of tunnels? As soon as this card starts happening, as soon as the monster's turn begins, if the monster is not separated, it'll pick a target.
Attention, GenCon attendees.
I can say this over here so they won't hear it. During that flow, if you push the ball away, don't cancel the attack. The monster just slams a keystone, the ball comes right back to the ball. So you need separation anxiety before the monster's turn starts. And if I'm wrong, maybe strike me down. Monster draws AI card. Beetle Flight. We all good?
That doesn't sound horrible.
Monster reveals its wings, getting a +1 evasion token and +10 permanent speed.
Oh, yay, it's nice and fast.
Draws AI. Resin Sword Slash. Closest knockdown survivor in range, closest survivor. That's you. There's no dash canceling anymore because the monster has 18 speed.
Does that mean it makes 18 attacks?
No. Oh, sorry. 18 movement.
Okay,
Oh,
I was confused.
thank you.
I was like, I heard
Monster
18
controller.
speed. I'm like,
Monster controller is you.
Jesus Christ.
Dead number 2.
Yep. Yeah, the monster, the death
feel
die has
as
not been
good
helpful
as
in
you
the last
did.
couple of
Go roll the
months
6.
because the death die has been a curse lately. People who get it just die immediately.
Well, we died before we got
So
it.
5 speed hits on a 2 or better.
Oh, that's 2 misses. I'll take that.
And you have your Phoenix Placard. You're going to take a brain damage and negate one of these hits. So this is only
You dodge 1.
2 hits.
I lose it. Body, body.
You just reduce your insanity by 1.
Okay, got it.
You have 2 body hits.
Would you like to spend a survival? Yes!
Don't have enough to endure, but you only are rolling 1 severe injury. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Also, it's worth noting, Resin Sword Slash has an after damage bleed 2, knockback 11,
Jesus. Cool. All right, come
and
on.
after damage basic.
Okay. So I did.
6 on the body table. Disemboweled. Your movement is reduced to 1.
Oh, God.
Skip the next hunt. You get a bleeding token. The sword gives you 2 more bleeding tokens.
Okay.
And you suffer knockback 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clunk. But you're still standing.
All right.
Now,
Come on, Jimbo.
Resin Sword Slash. Last thing, there's a flow. Perform basic action.
Isn't it furthest target or closest target?
Basic action is closest threat in range.
You can't even dash away, right?
Not when it has Beetle Flight and it has 18 movement.
All the moves. All the hits.
And all the hits.
Hi, Matt.
Everybody say
Fly
bye
the
now.
tiger, man. You can do it.
Body,
You
body,
really hit
body.
the body?
Waist.
Okay.
How are you on survival right now?
I've got 8.
Would you like to dodge one of these?
I would like to dodge one.
How about the waist? So we're rolling a lot on one table.
Okay.
Would you like to
What's
endure one of these?
What's the endure action?
Endure costs 7 survival.
Minus your luck.
Yes, it costs 7 survival. It allows you to negate a severe injury before you roll it.
Okay.
and it is discounted by your luck. You have 2 luck, so it costs you 5.
Okay, so I will.
Does he roll to see if he gets it back?
It is, and notice how my hands are already here. It is a survival action. You're going to roll twice for the rawhide armor set bonus, 1 for the dodge, 1 for the endure.
Okay. So it's neither one. So.
All right, so you're going to spend 5 for the endure and a 6th one for the dodge.
Okay, so I have 2 survival left. Not great.
So you're going to be rolling only a scant 3 times on the body table.
Oh, wait.
All right, come on, man. You got this.
No ones.
That is no ones.
There's a 9 in there too.
4 on the body table, gaping chest wound, -1 permanent strength, and a bleeding token. The strength doesn't matter because you're about crits.
Yep.
7 on the body, ruptured spleen, 2 bleeding tokens, and you'll skip the next hunt.
That's okay.
9 on the body, collapsed lung, -1 movement token.
There.
How many bleeding tokens you have? That's right, that should be 4. 1 fell off the table, 2 might have fallen off the table, but it's okay because we remember this stuff. All right,
Oh, just already moved.
you are trapped.
Yes.
Your movement is 1.
Question. He's also
Yes.
got the death die.
You
Right?
do have the death die.
This is the third.
Oh, you're right, this is the
monster's
third
action.
turn. This just was a very long turn.
Oh, jeez.
We have Power Forward, Beetle Flight, Resonant Sword, Slash into Basic. This would be very
Is
helpful.
this a Marvel vs. Capcom move?
Now it is.
How about we have you go?
Hey, little old me.
You have 4 movements, so you can't reach the blind spot. You can run away.
So I will move. I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4 back here, and then I'm going to attack.
3 speed, hits on a 7 or
I'm
better.
gonna move on.
No, 8 or better because of the +1 evasion token.
I was here. Yeah. No, I wouldn't see him if I was behind.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Was it 1 attack? Okay.
Yes.
1 hit.
Reroll those misses. 2 hits.
Trap.
I had a feeling about it.
Yeah, I was thinking of sniper bow.
Slam dunk!
I'm okay,
At
right?
least you're far away.
No.
Monster has 18 movement at this point. Monster full moves towards you, grabs you, jumps up into the air. I believe I can
Oh, this didn't
fly,
happen
sings,
because of the spear.
smashes down.
I'm on a slam.
You're gonna take 5 damage to 3 hit
Tumble?
locations. I believe slam dunk is not key to collision. Yep, it just says attack. Oh yeah, because you're not colliding with the ball, you're being rammed inside of it.
Ah. There's a difference.
All right, there's no enduring any of this because you're
the head
doomed.
first.
Let's do the head first.
Come on.
Let's go with a bang.
Got this.
9 on the head table.
We're still dead.
I know, you're still dead,
Ah.
but it only shatters your jaw. You're drinking through a straw for the rest of your day. You get a flip bleeding token and you are out.
I bled out through my mouth.
It's all down to you,
You can do it with your one move.
and your guts are hanging out of your body.
Does he have +2 movement from his gear still?
I believe it doesn't, but it's been a long enough time, I would need to refresh myself.
You
But I
know,
would say
it's my
disemboweled
charge
says
action. The best you can do is your mutually assured destruction of yourself and monsters. You're dead no matter what. Oh yeah.
How is that mutual?
Oh, if you kill it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, once you're disemboweled, I haven't thought about that in a while. When you're disemboweled, if you're the last person standing, you die.
You have to wait.
You kill the monster, but you can't get home.
Just stand there and flick off the monster while you wait to die, man.
Slowly run away from him.
Alright, my turn done. With his 18 movement, I'm sure that'll be great.
Does he still get movement from the death die? While he's down?
Yes, the death die supersedes all.
No, it's
Alright.
still its turn, right?
No.
Well, it is your
That
turn,
was the
but
trap
what
card.
are
You
you
haven't
gonna
gotten
do?
here. You have 1 movement and you have an activation.
One freaking choice here. Charge to his blind spot. Because it doesn't say I can make a full charge.
It is full move. Your movement is 1.
Dang it!
So you charge forward towards the monster.
I limp
my
I limp heroically. It's
All right, it's the monster's turn. The death die passes to you. Monster performs
If he gets
power
a +2
forward.
movement, he could have dashed and then charged.
True. I'm gonna say it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It's
he
okay.
tried. Jimbo
He tried.
tried to get there.
Roll to see if you tumble.
Alright.
I hope he can tumble with his bowels.
Does that die do anything here?
No.
Death die's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Come on, 6 up. Oh! Jimbo, why?
Let's roll for the waist.
Alright.
Can you dodge?
These are not hits.
Okay.
Waste 4.
4 on the waste table. Intestinal prolapse. You rip your waste gear off and you can't charge anymore.
Took off your pants.
Thank you. Thank you for that mental image.
You're welcome, sir. I live to serve. Is there a bleeding
Arms
token
given.
for that too? Or?
Yes, there's a bleeding token.
Okay.
But we're starting to run out because you're all bleeding to death.
Oh no, I have.
None of the arms stable. Dislocated shoulder.
That's for you.
You can't use paired anymore. You have a 5th bleeding token.
Ah,
Let's find out what's going on your body.
all right, I'm dead.
6 in the body. Disemboweled again.
He tripled this.
You've bled out, and the monster just goes and just starts digging away inside of you. Total party wipe. The level 3 DBK is not kidding around.
Attention, GenCon attendees. The time is now 5:45 and the exhibit hall will be closing in 15 minutes.
So this was one of the most difficult showdowns. This is the most difficult demo we've ever concocted. It was one of the hardest monster we've made. You did a valiant try. I'm going to ask you to give yourselves a round of applause for your hard work.
We took half his life.
You took about half of the DBK out. Beetle Flight's kind of free wounds,
We just need 2 more full parties in the same gear. We got it.
But hopefully you enjoyed this. You got to see some 1.5 stuff. Nobody in the world has played with this before, prior to yesterday.
Haven't you?
Yes, I played with it.
How many people in the office?
Except for people in the office, yes. And I designed a substantial amount of this stuff in 1.5. Along with Adam, along with Anna, along with the great KD team and the QA testing team. There's a ton of us here. We're having a blast. And thank you all so much for playing.
Thank you for making an awesome game, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Round of applause for Zach.
So that was fun.
Was.
I'm going to clean this.
Oh, you're
Rule
Rule 3. Rule 3 is what you named yourself. Thank you.
Alright, back.
Hello, everyone. So, hope you enjoyed our playthrough of the level 3 DBK, where we did fantastically well. And by that I mean we died terribly.
Did die terribly.
So, there was a couple things in there that we'd like to talk about super duper quickly before we get into the other video that we have. So, let's talk about the 1.5 updates that we got to see and got to play with.
Yeah.
So, the biggest one of those being the death die.
That was very, very cool.
I think I'm the only one that actually got to use the damn thing, though, because you guys died.
Yep, you're the only one.
And it's really cool. I rather enjoy that concept of the death die, and that's also what's going to be tracking the monster controller.
Yeah, so it replaces the monster die after the Watcher is killed.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the things is, I'm not sure if you saw, but the gear grids, we actually, after the Watcher's gone, we have to make lanterns for us to see in the darkness. So
Right.
Everyone has to have a lantern in their gear grid.
The lantern I had was the one that opened up the death die ability.
Yes.
Horripilation?
Yes, her operation. They really don't have, the other ones don't really have any abilities, just some good affinities on them.
Right.
That's all they're good for. And then with innovations, you can find out through innovations you can upgrade that card to give you certain abilities. So I think number 1 is it's an extra speed with an attack, so you can roll with an attack.
Right.
2 is it basically gives you like an extra sharp with a wound attempt.
Mm-hmm. That's how I used it, I believe. On one.
You used this
I
for
used
the
it for
speed.
the accuracy. Yeah, for the speed. I'm sorry. And then there was another one where you use it for additional movement points.
So you could roll a 10 and be like, all right, I'm moving 15 spots this turn.
Right.
Screw you guys.
So the big thing to note is that with the sharp attempt and with the extra speed attempt, you could actually hold off on those and do your initial roll first.
Yeah.
It's your movement that you kind of have to, you roll it at the same time as your...
Yeah, so you can do all your attack and be like, oh, I'm going to add this die to it or whatever.
Right.
I want a wall poster in their background. That's all Moth. So big shout out to him. He finishes up this weekend, and I was like, Moth, can I use this for the background of the stream, because it is damn sexy.
So Valkmule was asking, sorry if it was mentioned before, but is with the campaign expansion of the Gold Smoke Knight and all, is there any way to extend People of the Stars and Sunport? I'm not sure about that one.
I think some of the core campaign stuff might work with it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some other cool cards that we saw. So we got to play with some of the oxidized gear.
Right. I don't know if I had any on my.
You didn't
gear
have any on
grid.
your character. There was the sword and the halberd.
Right. Yeah. The
that I
halberd
had.
was awesome.
Halberd was cool. The sword had the deflect mechanic, which is kind of like a super block. You get a deflect token,
Right.
and then you can spend those. So like
So
with
it's-
block, you normally next time you get hit, you use all the block.
Regardless
Deflect
of if
token,
it was
you kind of
one
hold
hit.
on to it.
Like if you block two and you only got one hit, you technically still waste all of your block.
All your block, and then if you get hit again, you have no more block.
Right. But,
So-
deflect stay not permanently, but they stay on you until they're used.
Yeah, I'm not sure not sure yet on the rules if they clear at the beginning of your next turn or not. How that works exactly. So there were some other cool cards. We started the Bone Club.
Bone Club was sweet.
Bone Club's sweet, early, strong weapon.
Early game. Now, mind you, this is something that you get in the Bonesmith, so
Yes.
very early game.
Yeah, this is like year one
Year
gear.
year one gear. And what are the stats on that? No, you did not miss the Poots interview yet. That's coming up in just a second.
I believe the stats were 265.
265.
2 speed.
6 plus
plus
accuracy.
accuracy,
So
which is
50-50
good.
accuracy itself, but 5 strength.
5 strengths.
on an early game weapon.
Just
Yeah.
Gonna blow us up. Only downside is it wasn't frail either.
No, it's not frail.
It was the only gear in the Bonesmith that's not frail, I believe.
It is cumbersome.
It is cumbersome, so you need to use both your movement and your attack to activate it.
Right.
Some fun things people were talking about was the pounce ability from the Lion Armor set,
Ooh.
which would let you move and attack
Ooh.
to get around that cumbersome thing. So there's some cool kind of builds that might be really cool to
Yeah.
see, and that might actually make Lion Armor a little bit cool again. It is to use it with the club.
It's a little lacking right now.
Yeah.
So what else did we get a chance to play with?
So we got that. There was I don't remember the name of the card. Let me pull it up.
Someone
So-
likes your shirt, Josh.
Thank you. This was one of the GenCon things they had. This is one of the cool things they had.
Oblivion.
Hopefully, it'll be in the store soon.
There
Alright.
you go.
So, savior changes.
Yeah, saver changes.
Saw that. So savior changes are now kind of a secret fighting art, I think.
Yeah, so it's not an active ability all the time for the saviors. It's an ability that you have to activate in order to use it.
So they were showing off the blue savior ability.
Mm-hmm.
It was the only one that's shown, and they are secret fighting arts now. So it's Lunas. Can you pronounce that correctly?
Lucernae's Lantern. Lucernae's.
You reach into the darkness and excite a screeching skull. Darker than darkness, it hurtles at the monster. What this does is reveal hit locations equal to half of your blue affinities, rounded down.
Okay, so if I've got 6 blue affinities,
Draw 3.
draw 3 hit locations.
One at a time. The monster suffers a critical wound at any location with a critical wound effect.
One at a time, you said.
Mm-hmm.
So if the trap card's in there,
It will
but it's the
still-
third one down, you get the first 2 still.
Yes.
That's nice.
If it's the top one, you're screwed. Ignore the effects of trap.
Oh, okay. That
Then
answers
reshuffle the hit location deck. You then gain 6 HP.
that. 6 age
Yeah.
boxes. So you age up 6 years when you use that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
that's-
basically an oh crap mechanism that your saviors have.
Yeah, so it's a very cool one-time ability. So we found out about savior changes last GenCon slightly. Like, we didn't know details. We knew that they were going to kind of be like...
They're going to be changed up.
They were going to be changed up, but we knew a little bit like they were going to kind of be like...
More of
you
a
use an ability and it's going to age you to do it. Like, we knew that mechanic was happening.
right.
That we weren't allowed to talk about. But that was something cool that we got to do. Speaking of other things we can talk about, which we can talk about now because it's not happening,
What's that?
is Frog Dog.
Oh, you want to get into that
I
already?
think chat could, since we're just kind of on the topic of things we've heard and things.
Okay.
So Frog Dog,
Yeah.
there was a hit location
Yeah.
called,
Left cheek.
I think it was called Left Cheek, word
Yeah.
for word, Left Cheek.
And if you crit it,
And if you crit it, it was the best cheek.
unfortunately got scrubbed from the game when they were doing their thinning down of the AI cards. hit location cards of the deck.
Another designer got on it, and it got changed around. So it's no longer there, sadly.
Yeah.
But it was there for a little bit in development, which made it sad.
Mildly amusing.
To go. Yeah, it was amusing.
One of the other things that we saw and we got to play with at the demo is the Endure survival action.
There's a 5th survival action,
which
Endure.
is called Endure. This one's really cool because its cost is variable. So it allows you to, for 7 survival, you get to ignore a severe injury.
Before you roll.
But you get to ignore a severe injury. However, that amount of survival that you're paying is reduced by the amount of luck on your character, and that's modified by not just natural luck, but luck tokens as well. So if you have a survivor with a natural luck, a luck charm, and 3 luck tokens, then you're talking about -5, so it's only 2 survival to endure.
Yes, so it's a cool ability. That's something also unlocked later in the game. All the level 3 monsters now have a new trait.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what's that?
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
So if you have 7 luck and pays 0.
Yep.
Theoretically,
yes. I wonder if you have 8 luck, it pays you 1.
I mean, unless there's a more in-depth clarification in the rules based on what we saw or what we were told, if you want to take it literally from a mathematics standpoint, you would gain a survival for dodging a severe injury.
If you have 8 luck, though, you're something's.
If you have 8 luck, then you're good. I mean, it's probably the Flower Knight then.
Yeah. So, can you name that for me?
Indomitable.
Indomitable. So, whenever the monster attacks or is attacked, it stands at the end of that attack. So, if it gets knocked down when I attack it, it's going to stand up by the end of my attack.
It's awful, but it makes sense thematically.
Makes level 3 a little bit harder. So, you can still have the ability when I attack and I knock it down, someone can surge into my attack.
Right.
To kind of have that easier wound hit there and ignore some reactions. But then at the end of that person's attack who just surged, the monster will then stand back up.
Unless you're all crazy and you all chain surge.
No.
Throughout.
The person who surges at the end of their attack, the monster will stand up. Not even the person who initiated it.
Oh.
So it kind of, you can't chain surge into that or anything and do something like that.
Right.
So
what else did we see and get to play with there?
There was that. We talked about the Destiny, which is the new survival action.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Oxidized Beacon Shield, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's...
that gave you Deflect 2.
And again, Deflect is the one we were talking about. That's the block that keeps on giving. The block that doesn't go away right away.
The Death Die was a cool, clear red die.
Yeah, that was really pretty. It really caught your eye. Just because there's so little color in the actual game itself.
You can't change... So it says if someone changed surges during it, then at the end of that person's surge, the monster would stand up.
Huh.
So another cool card that was in there was a secret fighter called Scholar of Death.
What's that?
So this is on arrival, you gain reroll tokens. So there was these reroll tokens. Everyone's like, what are these for? Because that's like per survivor, not a token thing. Like you check it off on a survivor if you do survival fittest. So this is on the gain of arrival, gain tokens equal to the number of volumes recorded about your quarry. Example, if your settlement has a White Lions volume 1, 2, and 3 when fighting a White Lion, they gain 3 reroll tokens. Discard a reroll token to reroll one of your roll results during the showdown. This includes monster roll results when you are the monster controller.
So it's essentially that I've fought this quarry before, I know what's coming up.
Yes.
I'm better at fighting it because of that.
Yes.
That's really cool.
It's a cool ability for a character themselves, so I don't know how you acquire it. No idea how you acquire it, but it's a very cool...
Right.
Sculptor got a little bit nerfed from
we saw that coming.
Yeah, we saw that coming. So it's you could use it on one fighter nerf, that's it.
Right.
You can't change it now. And then to gain it on someone else, you use an Endeavor, you roll D10 on a 6+, they get it.
Right.
So it's not a guarantee.
Right.
They changed the kick card in the Butcher to say Infinite Kick.
Yay.
Just to show that, it could do that. And they added a cool little piece of art on the bottom of the Butcher Kick and the Survivor.
Bone Club 265. That's really nice.
That is...
I think that's everything you wanted to cover, right?
That's kind of all the cool changes we saw.
It will make people want to farm the same monster again and again and again. That's for sure. But then, I mean, eventually you're going to want to venture off and get more gear. It's kind of rewarding you for having to fight the same monster. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah. So, and I think it's cool. So you can go to like later interviews and see how that goes.
Okay. So do you want to play the interview now?
You want to answer any questions Chad has or anything like that?
Well, yeah, Chad, if you guys have any questions, did we get any questions while the video was playing? I saw we wrote one or two down.
The death die, which we talked about. Oh, there's the optional rule of the death die.
Oh, yeah, this is funny. This is... It's an optional rule of a death die. I know Zenith was fighting to get it in the game, but Adam vetoed it because it's, it's a little ridiculous. But so the optional roll of the death die is if you were to accidentally roll the death die off the table, you die.
Your character dies.
Your character dies. So, and I see someone asking, this will be on Twitch as soon as we're done for video on demand, and then it's going to be on YouTube later sometime tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah, about 24 hours after this will be up. So, yeah, if you roll the death die off the table, it's game over. Some other notes before we go into the next thing. We do have the giveaway going on.
And I see Mothman asking if there's any changes to the Antelope Hunt, because a lot of people were scared of the +1 line. I do not have an answer for that one, unfortunately. But I do understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, nothing on that.
My wife would be pissed if that was a rule. She is awful about rolling dice into another dimension. So remember, guys, check out the giveaway. We're going to be doing at least one giveaway tonight. That is going to be something exclusive from the game. We haven't said what yet, but enter it there. We've got the Glean giveaway going on, and then if we get another up to the next $50 level, so that's $250 and the tip bar up you see at the top, we're going to be doing another giveaway right now.
Yeah.
So
that was, I think, that was most of the things that we talked about, kind of offsides about everything. I mean, we got some cool stuff that was. Some of the things that just were shown in the booth that not everyone noticed.
Josh spent too much time there. Or just the right amount of time there.
So you want to show off the Adam interview?
Let's show off the Adam interview. So doing the Adam interview, we have our special guest interviewer who has never done an interview before. I've
never done an interview
I
before.
know, I'm joking. It's none other than our own J Bear. Go ahead and play it, Josh. What?
Call me J Bear.
J Bear, it's J Bear.
No. All right, Matt, if you mute the mic, and we'll jump on over.
Oh wait, the Gold Smoke Knight in KDM 1.5 box we'll be getting in late September, October.
Yes, he is in the 1.5 box.
Okay.
He is the final boss of the game.
The final boss.
Hello everyone, this is Twist Gaming. We're live at GenCon, and I'm with the one, the only Adam Poots at Kingdom Death. Thank you, Adam, for joining us.
My absolute pleasure. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thank you. How's the combi going so far? That's the first question.
The con?
Yeah.
It's going okay. You know, like, this time we have so many people from the team that I don't normally see, and I know there's so many fans here that, of course, I don't see, so I'm trying to stay in the booth as much as possible just so I can hang out with everybody.
Yeah, no, it's been really cool. So I know, sadly, 1.5 is delayed a little bit.
A little bit.
It's okay, though. You can wait a little bit.
On a personal level, I was very frustrated.
Yes.
I so wanted to, like, surprise everyone and get it out before Gen Con so that I could bring it to Gen Con.
Yeah.
Like, look what I got, everybody. Yeah.
Look at the cool, awesome stuff. Sadly, I have to wait a couple more weeks.
No.
Sadly, it's not that long.
No.
Yeah, you're off a few weeks. That's
no.
for Kickstarter.
There's, at this point,
especially how big you were.
There's 2 containers on the water. That's not enough to fulfill even a continent. No. So, it's coming.
It's coming. Awesome. So we got that going on. What do you like about the 1.5 changes? What's your favorite change that you made that thought was
so, like, there's some things in there that are mechanic-wise that I'm very happy about.
Yeah.
I think that the Watcher, while at the time when we designed it, I was like, oh, it's going to be this thing, you fight it with the whole settlement, going to be so cool, and, like, it's awesome, but what typically the last boss of a game is the one that tests everything you've known up until that point, not throw you a complete curveball that totally did.
Yeah.
So it was satisfying to go back in and make the Gold Smoke Knight as that monster. It's just like, here's everything you know. It's just going to hit you harder and faster than anything else in the game so far. And it felt good.
That's good.
And then I was deeply satisfying to go back through all of the hunt events.
Yeah.
Now that like we know so much more about the world and all the because we wrote that before we wrote all the expansions.
Yeah.
So like the scope of everything's increased, and it was very satisfying to go back through it and to add more detail and to take things out that I thought were sort of like a little weak butthole.
Yeah.
And make it better.
That's awesome.
He's slapping at me. It's, I've been here since Tuesday. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool. So we got that. I know the reprints of the expansions are coming soon after, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
My hope here is to have everything ready for a holiday fulfillment.
Yeah.
But because of how big everything got, as I said before, we're kind of like having this like rollback thing. The plastic production is done, which is awesome. Like I was on top of it with the plastic side of it this time. But the paper side of it, it's like, it's moving. It's not moved out the door yet, but it's going.
Let's give it a second.
Will close in 5 minutes.
All right.
They ask you to complete your purchases.
Thought they would be done.
No, not done yet.
Just keep going. All right. All right. So we got all that current content, new 1.5, and then we have the new expansions.
Yes.
Which one? I'm excited for all of them.
What do you want to know about?
Which ones are you most excited about?
It's hard. It really is.
Which ones are you designing?
I mean, I am the seal of approval on everything.
I know you're seal of approval on anything.
Which one am I monster programming is more like the question.
Because I know you did the Sunstalker.
Yep. And I did the Dung Beetle Knight.
And you worked on Dung Beetle Knight with Barish.
Yeah. And I did like 99% of the core game.
Yeah, and you did most of the core game, so I know that. So what expansions are you taking on your wing and saying, no, this is mine, no one else can work on this?
Red Witches is mine.
Red Witches is yours, okay.
No one's touching that one. And then the Oblivion Mosquito, totally mine.
Okay.
No one's touching that one. And then the Inverted Mountain, like there's a couple things in that set where I was like, I'll probably pick up some of these and be like, no one else, F off. But Anna has been like on creative fire.
Yeah, you told me a little bit earlier
Just
that
like,
she's been going crazy on that.
So many ideas where I'm like, it's so cool. I'm like starting to turn back up. I'm like, you know what? You can head this one up. Like it's sounding so cool. The whole thing.
One of the fun questions everyone asked me was like, what does the inverted mountain look like? Is it an upside down triangle mountain just on the ground? Is that the idea of the inverted mountain basically?
Yeah, it's not a pit.
It's not a pit.
It is a mountain.
It's a mountain
that is flipped upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
like, impossible. How did this happen? So that's why climbing it would be so terrible, and that's why we're going to have so much fun making you guys do it.
I'm really excited for the upside down minis and all that. That looks really cool.
We have
I kind of want to make the magnet board and hang the board upside down and move them around. They don't like that idea, but
no. Maybe you could do one of the streams like and
just flip the camera.
Yeah. God. So we have this, or Anna, not even me, this is Anna, this is her, has this concept where the whole campaign will be more insanity based.
Yeah.
So we'll limit the number of survival you get, which makes survival actions even more precious.
Yes.
And instead start to get it so the survivors can develop insanity actions.
Okay.
And in addition to that, we're talking about making it so some disorders are prerequisites for crafting.
Yeah.
And both for innovating too.
All right.
Which things start to get kind of like really interesting.
It sounds very fun.
Yeah. Well, it sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sounds terrible and fun. I mean, it's all the Kingdom Death world, and it's all the same thing. I've lost track of the question I was going to say.
It's okay. Take a moment.
Right.
You guys can edit this, I'm sure.
Edit something.
Been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I know you have a lot of expansions. I know you joked about the Ringtail Fox.
Yes. What was a joke? If we had crossed...
If you crossed it...
I would have committed.
You would have committed to it.
I'm very happy that we didn't, because now I get more time to like be more relaxed about it.
So that's
adding
still
it
a
to
future
the
something.
Massive queue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know people are excited about that. At least you did do the miniature pinup of that was a little fan service. That was fun. What about all the other games you've talked about wanting to do? that ever going to come in the pipeline? Are you going to ever be able to expand into those, or you think Kingdom Death's just going to...
I don't know. Like,
You
Kingdom
don't know?
Death originally was supposed to be a smaller game. Like,
Yeah.
did I ever get a chance to tell you about any of this?
No, I don't think so.
So I wanted to do the typical thing and make a hero game. Right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to have these really big, cool monsters you could fight as bosses.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I guess if I make a game that just features the monsters, that would help me fund the monsters.
Yes.
Because it's so expensive to make them.
Yeah.
So I started to work on KD, Cole, and M
Yeah.
instead of just KD.
Yeah.
And then it kind of took on a life of its own. And now that I'm looking back at the body of our work, and I'm looking forward at as we start to pen and plan everything new,
Yeah.
we have a really cool way of telling stories within this game system
Yeah.
that's very new. And it makes me kind of like wonder, like, okay, well, if we did get to those other games, like, how can we tell stories in the same compelling way?
Yes.
And that's made me kind of like, not so much hesitate, but be more respectful of the work that could potentially go forward.
Yeah.
The only other project that is actively going now is a little 2D game.
Okay, so the little sprites you've been showing off a little bit, you got a little 2D game going on?
We added, I don't see them around right now, but the programmer is here wandering the floor, so
Okay.
is the guy who does a lot of the animations.
All right.
And then we added to the team a hand animator out in Hong Kong who animates the stuff that we then send to another sprite guy to then turn into sprites. So
Okay.
they're like extra silky smooth.
Awesome.
And that's like, thankfully, one of those things that I can just kind of keep juggling. I don't have to make any major decisions on it yet.
The exhibit hall is now closed. We ask you to make your way towards the exits in an orderly fashion, but we would like to invite you back tomorrow morning when the exhibit hall will open at 10 a.m.
Yay, bye, boys. I
Yeah.
think he'll shut up now, hopefully.
For a little bit.
For a little bit.
Oh, this is live, right? You can't edit anything.
Oh, this is all recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, we have no internet here, sadly, so... like I said, a little hard. I mean, to get internet was very expensive, and we don't have a dedicated spot.
Yeah.
So maybe next year.
I mean, even, like, everyone's... Anyway, let's continue.
No, it's a whole thing. So we got that going on. So you have the little sprite game.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a mobile game or a computer
No,
game?
it'll be a computer game.
Computer game? Awesome. And it's going to be KDM theme world and all that. And
It'll be either about the Twilight Knight or the White Speaker, so it'll
Okay.
give me...
like a
sort
little
of
side-scroller kind of thing?
It'll give me a way to, like, sort of tell a new story.
Yeah.
It will not be a Metroidvania. Not going to do it.
Yeah.
Not resist that temptation. It's going to be more like old school Prince of Persia.
Okay.
Where your character is frail, heights kill you, and it's more about planning out your movement before you do it. And then
Okay.
the combats will be kind of like isolated and more cinematic.
Is it going to be old Nintendo hard? Is that the goal?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Old Nintendo hard, okay.
You'll get real frustrated real fast.
So just like your Super Mario level that
Yeah.
I failed at horribly on stream. And so,
Ever play old Prince of Persia? Just miss jumps constantly.
No, that's actually not one of the games I've played. But no, that's really cool. But the other stuff's kind of on the side hold till I'm assuming all the expansions have been worked on.
After the first Kickstarter was fulfilled and everything,
Yeah.
I got a good 3 or 4 months in on Labyrinth.
Okay.
But then I kind of like put it on the side because we had to
Okay.
deal with our stock shortage issue, which
Yes.
led to the new Kickstarter, which led
Yeah.
to a whole giant pile of new promises. Oh, you know. But it's exciting. I'm just
Yeah.
so thrilled that everyone's been enjoying the stuff and that we can continue. Like,
So, future, I know it's a couple years out. The next Kickstarter going to be more Kingdom Death Monster or hopefully something different?
I think it might be something different.
Something
we'll
different?
See.
Okay.
We'll see. Like, I mean, with like 24 plus expansions, I think is enough content
Yeah.
for now.
So-
Might be able to sneak in something else just for a little while.
Just for a little bit?
So, I mean, it'd still be Kingdom Death.
Still Kingdom Death, just something new.
Yeah.
Out of all the extra side projects, which ones are you most excited to look at? Because I know you had Heroes, Labyrinth. I can't remember all the top of them.
I'm gravitating towards. I don't think I can say the name yet because I don't think we've trademarked it.
Okay. Kingdom Death something.
Yeah. Let's say Kingdom Death code name. I'm gravitating towards that.
Are you going to be codenames Kingdom Death? Or are you partnering with CGE and codename
It is
monsters?
a fun game.
It is a fun game. If you
fun
just
game.
do shadows of all the monsters and
It's
stuff.
like, just try to guess what I'm thinking, please. I'm trying to think. Like in that list that I made public.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what was on there that if I talked about it or not in a way that I can repeat. So
Yeah.
before I launched this Kickstarter, I was kind of like thinking of it as a barometer to decide whether we should finally make that fabled KD light that people
Yeah.
talk about. If you make a light version of this, like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe make it so the miniatures you don't have to put together,
Yeah.
less cards on this. I was seriously considering, because, you know, so many fans keep asking me about it. I'm like, I should probably take this seriously.
Yeah.
However, the reprint campaign that then turned into what happened
Yes.
has shattered that. I
Yeah.
am not making a game with pre-assembled PVC minis. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
That is not what I think we're about at all.
Yeah.
Which means that project that was going to be kind of KD Light has evolved quite a bit.
Okay.
So it'll be something. It'll be definitely related to Kingdom Death, and hopefully
Okay.
a surprise.
Sounds very cool. And I know, I'm sure the rest of the crew would be happy to work on something a little different eventually.
I mean, we're having a blast on all the new monsters. Right now, there's been a very big sort of development exploration into, I'd say, the one underdeveloped area of the Showdown, which is like where you're fighting.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting to sort of like start to play with that finally.
So yeah, I know people are the big thing everyone wanted was more hunt events and more settlement events, because but the Showdown's always been a very fun, the best part of the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most tactic and everything in there. So we have that.
I'm working on with. Sorry, my brain just started out for a second. So internally we're developing. We're sort of, because I know everyone was like hounding for that settlement event pack, and like, you know, even though I made fun of it at the time, like it's back here.
Yeah.
And we've sort of been kicking around some ideas that might go into advanced KDM, where the settlement events are kind of more. Like, imagine instead of having a big deck of 20, it's divided into 3 ages.
Okay.
So
as the
instead of it
things
being
progress,
like 100% random, and then like sprinkled into it are some settlement events that then after they fire, you get rid of, you archive and bring sort of like the second part of it into it.
Okay. So kind of work a little bit like the innovation deck and start building it.
In my critical opinion, it has to be light, because otherwise you end up modifying a deck more times than you draw from it, which is not a good look. The original version of the game, settlement event cards were small.
Yeah.
And those are with prototypes, right?
Yeah.
And every innovation added more cards to this deck.
Yeah.
So they're all themed around your innovations. So like, you got a lantern oven, now you can explode. Great. But then it turned out that since you were only drawing from it once a year, you were literally putting more cards into it and modifying a deck more than you draw. Which is like, this is not really very good game design, I think.
Yeah. All right. I know the other thing we talked about a little bit earlier before is all the new little campaigns we have. So we already talked about the
Abyssal Woods. We got Campaigns of Death.
Campaign of Death. We have the Black Knight campaign. We have the Red Witches campaign.
Yep.
We're going to be seeing a lot more of that.
So once we get like heavy into development, I'm super excited to try to tell like shorter stories.
Yeah.
So you get to see a lot more content faster.
Yeah.
Instead of the 25 now 30-year Lantern main quest that we see. And I don't know, like, once we get through the dev cycle and all this stuff, plus the Campaigns of Death book, I'll be able to step back and look at it and be like, will the future of Kingdom Death be more shorter format things, or will continue to have large stuff?
Yeah.
And one thing that I took for granted, and I apologize to all the fans, is I thought it would be easy for everyone to make up their own campaigns.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, you put, if you don't have the Phoenix, you put this here, you put that there, you make sure you have a Nemesis or two, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But that's because like I'm the creator,
Yeah,
I
you're the
guess,
creator,
so it makes sense.
You do it.
I hear all these horror stories about people trying to play with every monster.
We did that like on our first season. It was year 16, just the Nemesis train. It's like, woo, every Nemesis coming in to beat you up. Like, have fun.
It's fun, but like again, from that, this game is complicated. Let's keep it clean. There really shouldn't be more than one story event per year.
Yeah.
It just starts to kind of like get a bit much.
Yeah.
So the Campaigns of Death book is a really good place that I can start to like make solid rules. It's gonna have solid rules for building your campaign, and then probably after that, kind of like the softer guidelines. It's like, well, more like RPG style, where it's like you really can make this your own. Here's some examples. Like if you have an experienced group, prefer to do this. Like maybe you want to use a Quarry monster as a Nemesis monster. There's some rules for that. It's interesting. It's fun.
That sounds fun.
I am worried that I'm going to pack it with a whole bunch of new art and make it way too more complicated than it needs to be. But I'm trying.
You like all your art.
I'm trying.
The art is always beautiful. So gotta.
It's just like once you start, you can't stop. It's like an addiction. It's like, do I have any new art in my email box today? No.
How many artists do you got on staff now?
Right now, Lockman's been full-time on the project for ages. And then, are we talking digital sculpt? Are we talking sculptors too, or just
right
illustrators?
now, just illustrators.
Right now, Lockman is the only main illustrator we have. But as soon as we start commissioning stuff for the expansions, I'll pull Zine and Yasmin and Derek, all those people back in.
Awesome.
I really like the mix of stuff we had for.
No, it's beautiful. All the art is beautiful in the game. There's not like a bad piece anywhere.
I might try to overextend and try some new people. Ein Lee, she did a few things in the Dragon King expansion, the one where like the guy's looking up and you see the reflection in his eye. That one turned out really cool.
Okay.
I'll probably commission her for a few things too.
Very cool. And I know you have a couple sculptors that you use for everything, and they've been working on stuff. A few of them even been streaming.
Yeah, did you get a chance to meet them? We have Jack Alexander here, and Thomas David is here.
I need to meet them still.
Yeah.
So I still need to do that. I think they wanted to chat with them, interview.
Oh, that makes sense.
They were asking for that. So,
all right, cool.
So maybe we'll schedule that for tomorrow, Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, any personal favorite sculpts that you have?
Personal favorite sculpts. I am really pleased with how a lot of the narrative sculpts turned out.
Yeah.
Like seeing those sort of like basic armor sets reimagined as actual characters now that we're more familiar with the world is like extremely satisfying. I still love the Pariah and the Mountain Man, and getting the hand sculpt scanned, and being able to blow them up and make busts out of it was so cool.
Yeah, the busts are really, really cool.
And,
especially the giant one over there,
the Dragon Goblin, which just came in today.
Yes, I still need to take a look at that.
The factory boss was like, "Listen, I'm so sorry I'm late. Like, I'm putting it into an overnight FedEx right now. You'll have it for Friday." I was like, "Oh yes, thank you so much." He delivered hard on that. It looks awesome. I think right now that's probably, of the new stuff, like one of my favorites. Although Thomas's Oblivion Mosquito is also really cool.
They're all very cool.
I guess he sculpted both.
Yeah.
And then the Red Witches, which are under development, like I'm looking forward to really getting those perfect.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like that's going to be a really fun story to kind of go into about them and
it's
and
like
all that.
It's sort of the first thing we've done with Survivors. It's very close to the main canon and the bigger characters. So I just want to be very careful that I tell it well.
Okay.
Are we going to see... So we have the White Witches.
Red Witches.
Red Witches, sorry.
I know, all the names.
Red Witches, and then we have the Twilight Knights. Any new expansion stuff with that, really? Or that's just mostly core game?
I don't know. As we go through development and stuff, that's not true at all. Like, if you noticed in the Silver City, the Lost Knight, one for cat ears, he's holding a Twilight sword.
Oh, is he? Okay.
So there's some stuff I get to play with around there.
Okay. And then we also have the Great Game Hunters, which isn't... They're very scattered into the story a little bit, but any more with that stuff? I know that was part of the Lantern Festival, right?
A little bit. You're going to get to meet a few of them.
Yeah.
I mean, in the world, they're the only human city. It's the only one. And it's very complicated and very strange there.
Right. And we're not getting anywhere near that city right now?
There,
okay. So what parts of Cadium World do we have so far that we have worked on? We have the Abyssal Woods now. We have the Plain of Faces.
Yep.
We have the Holy Lands.
Yep.
What else am I missing?
The Holy Lands and where the survivors are very close.
Okay.
Right? That's why it makes sense with the White Line and stuff is there. And then we'll have the Inverted Mountain.
The Inverted Mountain. Okay.
It's interesting, right?
It's
like
building this whole little world.
Like slowly the light starts to come back. Those little lanterns.
Yeah.
See more of it. It's cool.
GenCon exhibitors, we'd like to thank you for celebrating GenCon's 50th anniversary with us.
Thank you, Voice in the Sky.
Those of you who have booking forms in your packets, we'd like to remind you that our exhibitor HQ is open for your rebooking needs until 7 p.m. this evening. And
please give us your money now
9 a.m.
for next year.
Morning to assist you with your rebooking needs.
You got anything for us, Matt? Any questions?
Yeah.
I think he touched on everything.
Everything?
Spoilers. Give us spoilers.
Spoilers. What's a good spoiler that isn't too spoilery?
Good spoiler that isn't too spoilery.
Well, you know what I mean? Like something that I could let go.
Could let go that.
If there wasn't just poop in my brain right now.
This is making me think Frog Dog now with the exploding fart bubbles and everything, and
no, that one's way too spoilery. ball the gambler is carrying is a fruit.
Is a fruit? Okay. The ball the gambler is carrying is a fruit of people.
That's all you get.
That's
it.
Okay. That sculpt looks amazing, by the way. I didn't realize you were going to get him in that pose with the ball.
Oh, hell yeah. Are you
It's like-
kidding? Totally not Kickstarter? Go all out. Let's do it.
That's really, like...
I feel the same way I did about the last Kickstarter. It was like, I just had a bunch of strangers give me $2 million to make a thing. I'm going to go all out.
Yeah,
Now it's like
that's what you have to do.
that times 5.
Yeah, that's, what can we do to just bring it up? You got to go to 11.
12?
12?
Apparently.
I think that's all the questions I have for you now.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, thank you so much,
My
Adam.
absolute pleasure. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for allowing me to torture you during the last Kickstarter campaign. Just so you guys know, if you're fans, they had no idea that I was going to level challenges through them through the Kickstarter. This
We got
wasn't
challenges last minute.
pre-scripted. I would just literally either tweet it at them or put it in the updates.
Yeah, we knew nothing. It was
nothing.
No, we would be live, and he'd tweet, be like, "Hey, by the way, your challenge." We're like,
So thank you for being game. It was that campaign was a blast.
That campaign was a blast. And Bird, did you see our little funeral for our campaign? That
No.
we did a Vikrun funeral. So we had Barish on, and they turned more lights off on us.
Yeah.
We had Barish on, and we went to Phoenix, and we died. And he's like, "You try one more time if you do this," and we're like, "Whatever." And then he's like, "Try one more time, but you're a roll at we died in the hunt because no one had hunt XP, and Phoenix just like, "Yeah, boop, you all go."
Foolish
And
choice.
that's all we had left in our settlement. We were at the bitter end of our.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, how it goes. So we do it again. He's like, everyone roll a die. He's like, roll a die, and then I'll have a drink for the die roll. And then like everyone in chat, like 600 people in chat, started rolling dice in chat. And like, oh, Barish, you have to do like 600 different drinks now to make up for this because he said for every die or whatever.
He's got a while to work on
he's
that.
He's like, if you fail again, your settlement does no longer existed and just gets burned to the ground. So we went out, we bought a little wooden boat from Michael's, put all the settlement sheets and the character sheets in it. Like we had like 80 characters in there because we had protect the young, and all we did was make babies. They were not very strong babies, but we made a lot of babies. And we put it in. I have a pool in the backyard. We put it in the pool, put gasoline on it, and lit it on fire.
It's appropriate.
And we all stood with hoods and lanterns at the pool and watched it burn. That was our giveaway to that settlement there.
A little dark. That's okay.
It's the game.
I know.
He said everything burned to the ground, so we burnt everything. Figured Viking funeral was appropriate.
Yeah. So last thing I have to say, I guess, is thanks to everybody for making it so my last Kickstarter campaign was relatively stress-free. It freed me up to do all the fun stuff that we were able to do.
Yeah.
Instead of like me being bogged down, worrying about a million things and stressing the crap.
Yeah.
So thank you.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the interview. I know Josh enjoyed it. You
It was fun.
You did a damn good job with it. I will give you that. You know all the ins and outs, and that's why we wanted you to do the interview. Yeah. I mean, not that there was a choice. You're just like, I'm doing this interview.
Yeah, I didn't give anyone else a choice.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what he said in there.
Yeah.
So confirmed that the gambler is holding a fruit, that big thing, the Atlas ball,
which apparently means something.
Yeah.
Something bigger than just random fact.
Right. It's part of a bigger picture, which is really interesting.
Yes.
I'm curious as to see where that goes. Was there anything about the Kickstarter being opened back up or put on the official site?
Nothing official, but knowing Adam probably this week or in the next week or two, I would assume pre-orders open up on the website. Mm-hmm. I don't think he would just keep that to just the GenCon pre-orders.
Right.
So the other stuff from the GenCon that didn't sell out goes up on the store. I'm assuming that would too.
Again, though, that's just
from
us,
past, from last year and everything else.
It's conjecture. It's not fact yet.
Conjecture. But if they should be up soon. So what if the fruit seeds are countless dice?
It means something.
It means something. Yeah.
Zenith, what does it mean?
Spoilers. Thank you.
Oh God. So, I would like to point out though that during the interview we got another tip, so we will be doing another giveaway.
Yeah, we got.
So we're going to be doing 2 giveaways tonight, in addition to the Gleam giveaway that we're doing. So please enter those giveaways. We've got some goodies from the con. All of them have. Bistro.
One of my dudes.
So we have 2 giveaways. I'm going to post those both in chat again.
And everything was signed by Adam because he's awesome, but everything was also given a personalized message that we're not going to spoil. You're going to have to see what the messages are when you get them, and if you feel like sharing them with the rest of the world, that's on you.
Yeah. So technically we have 3 giveaways going on right now. We have 2 that we're going to pull tonight.
Right.
And then one that's going to be pulled on the 5th, which is when our campaign's going to end.
The culmination of the People of the Stars campaign. Thank you, Carl the Pug. Oh, God. So, some other things about the interview that you want to go over. Anything in specific that really struck home with you, Josh?
The inverted mountain sounds really, really cool. Well, I did talk to Adam before about that. Mm-hmm. We brought it back up in there. It's going to be more insanity-based instead of survival-based.
Which is
you're going to get
pretty
some cool
interesting.
actions off that, and you're going to have to use disorders for innovations and stuff, which is going to be really, really different way to play the game.
It's going to be less survival, more insanity.
Yeah. And that's going to be really cool. So the high survival limits not going to be there anymore. It's going to be pretty low. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a lot of fun. He talks about a little bit in the interview, just shorter campaigns to kind of get more content in from not taking, like us, it takes us 6 months to do a freaking campaign here almost.
Yeah. And we play once a week, which honestly is probably fairly typical of things. I mean, if you're playing with a group.
I mean, you maybe have longer play sessions than us, so
yeah,
you might do it 2 years, depending, or 3, depending on your group. But yeah, it takes a while to see all the content, and I know Adam was talking about making it a little bit more condensed, so you can kind of see the content quicker. Because to do a campaign that's going to be 30 plus years, or some of the expansions coming out
what's the Gold Smoke Knight go up to? 30?
It sends it up to 30, and then I think you can go up to like 35 or 40 with some of the expansions.
Right, and so if each one is on average, an hour, even an hour session, which it probably isn't, if you really power through it, it might get closer to that, but you're talking about a day and a half of playtime straight, which is pretty friggin' ridiculous.
It's a lot of playtime.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the little mini campaign. Like, a 5-year campaign, we could do like a cool weekend stream and play with you guys.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
So that would be a lot of fun.
Trying to think of what else that we saw that he talked about. Aside from me yelling, "Spoiler!
Spoiler!
Give me a spoiler!" If you guys have any questions, though, ask it away in chat, and we'll answer to the best of our abilities while trying to maintain all of the semblance of redactedness that Zenith has instilled upon us.
One of the fun facts, I'm not going to go into details, but the DPK was not the original demo that was supposed to be shown off at GenCon.
That's all we're going to say. That's all we can say. But I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I wish it was the other one, but sadly it didn't work.
Let's see.
Good night, Anne.
So when are we doing the giveaway, just for everyone watching at home? Are you going to retry Twilight Knight in training between the current campaign and the 1.5 one? Well, that's interesting.
I know that was brought up before. I think we should have our 1.5 in time, hopefully, to start the campaign. Maybe have like a 1 week skip or something, not anything extreme. I gotta work with Adam and all of them to see when we think we'll get that in. As I said in the beginning of the stream, Adam has said we'll probably be one of the first ones to get 1.5, so we kind of debut it and show it off. So, if that happens, that'd be really cool, and that should line up about when our campaign's ending.
Okay.
Gonna start up. So, if that's not gonna work out, we'll figure something out for our Tuesday stream. I'm not sure yet, but we'll still do something.
I saw someone asking in chat if we found out anything about the Abyssal Woods.
Nothing major about the Abyssal Woods, from what's been said already.
If you could remind everyone what's been said to date, just a brief overview.
It's gonna have the Flower Knights, Ridiculous, the Abyssal Wood, the Witches, the Fart. What are they called?
Fart.
Forest Witches. I might not have the name correctly there.
I thought you said fart.
Yeah, the Fart Witches. The secret farting arts.
Yes, the secret farting arts.
Is not a typo.
Yeah, it's really a thing.
It's a joke. It's an inside joke. That was intentional. That was not a typo.
I
saw something random.
I saw someone asking us what our favorite campaign is, Stars, Lantern, or Sun so far. We haven't had a chance to play People of the Sun, but People of the Stars is a lot of fun, even though we're doing pretty terrible at it, but I attribute that to us being a first-time run-through of it. I'm excited to see how People of the Stars ends. So,
Yes.
I can't fully comment on that yet.
So we have 2 more years left on that. People of Lantern, the ends might be okay. TP, what are you doing back there?
I wanted to say something.
What do you want to say?
I wanted to say thank you to everyone who took the time to come find us or say hi.
Seriously,
or
yeah.
hug us, and I apologize to anyone who may have seen us but thought that we looked too defeated to say anything.
I mean, we were defeated.
We
but,
were defeated.
But we're never too defeated to talk to people.
Because we get knocked down, but we'll get up again.
RBF, an ugly concentration face, is a legit thing.
Also, dead exhaustion face. We probably got a combined 9 hours of sleep from the con week.
Entire full, I came home and I slept for 14 hours straight.
And she's still tired.
I came home and I went straight to work.
Joke's on you. But seriously, thank you for everyone who came and found us, and we're sorry for everyone who didn't, and we can't wait to see you next year.
Or at any of the future cons that we're going
Unplugged.
to. Yeah, we're going to PAX Unplugged. So if any of you are going to PAX Unplugged, you can find us there.
And if you don't say hi to us, we will be severely offended.
PAX Unplugged, we should be a lot easier to find, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So,
hashtag
more
redacted.
details in the future soon.
Hashtag redacted. Okay, bye!
Oh, TBP21 says, love you guys. Kid finally in bed.
But they're cute!
Oh, Boot PAX Unplugged. Yeah, we're excited about PAX Unplugged. But so, anything else to finalize discussion on our Kingdom Death coverage of GenCon 2017? This is the Sealing God voice of GenCon.
Please exit now.
Yeah, please exit. We're not exiting.
No.
We had a brief discussion before the interview started of, I wonder if they're going to kick us out, and we're just like, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, we're just like, if they kick us out, we'll finish this up later. And come back.
You guys might have seen me throwing down some security guards trying to make sure Josh finished up the interview.
Well, we were more worried about the security guards with our after-hour show.
Yeah, that's true. Best looking new mini, aside from Oblivion Mosquito and Abyssal Woods.
Best looking mini. Honeycomb Weaver sculpt was pretty cool. I like the Griffin, though I think that's getting a resculpt.
Oh, really?
If I recall correctly from the Kickstarter.
It looked really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Did you show me a picture of the Goblin? I believe you did, right?
The Goblin?
Or, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of something else. You showed me a picture of something really cool. I'm having a brain fart moment.
Oh, that's the Abyssal Woods, the Goblin King, the big chicken looking thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the Abyssal Wood. So that actually came in on Friday. That wasn't there on Thursday.
I would like to say I did not get a chance to actually walk around the Kingdom Death booth. Josh went through multiple times to pick up everything, and I had to watch the camera equipment. So I didn't catch everything, and I'm pretty upset about that. And I haven't had a chance to sort through all the pictures yet. Did you catch any reactions from people who have never seen Kingdom Death before? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We started some people there.
A lot of it was people who were overwhelmed with just looking at the game for 5 seconds and being like, this seems really hard. But shout out to the playtesters, because they did a good job of keeping everything, and this is Zenith too.
The whole KDM crew.
The whole KDM crew did a fantastic job of keeping everything like super high energy and interesting, so that you couldn't help but stop and being like, what is this?
Yeah. Like every demo table gets a crowd before the demo ends.
Yeah, and it's not just a crowd of the 4 people playing plus a demoer. We're talking about the 4 people playing plus the demoer plus an audience of 5 to 10 people at least per each demo table that they had.
So they had the 3 demos there. They had the White Line demo and the Flower Knight demo, which they had last year. And then they added the DPK.
The HBK.
The HBK.
The HBK playing the DBK.
If you're lucky enough to catch him when he was working.
Yeah. We really worked. We worked really hard on the booth in those demos. Yeah, it really does show. The booth was awesome. Everything looked cool. I wish I got more time to see everything, but from what I did get to see, 3 thumbs up. Put your thumb up. 3 thumbs up. No, just 3.
4. I'm giving it 4. I'm upping it by 1. No, I mean they did an awesome job with the con. They only added 1 new white box and 1 new resin, but they had I wish I kind of knew the first day. They had a bunch of resins that haven't been in the store in forever.
Yeah, really.
And I think they were all all $25.
Oh, nice.
I don't think the bigger ones were even more money. I have no idea. I kind of wish I actually went through line for that, but no, it was very cool.
And I would like to point out a big thank you to Adam for taking the time to do the interview with us and just chit-chatting with us for a while and just having a conversation, talking with us, and he was just super excited about everything, and you can tell
he was
that
so excited, he
loves everything.
I came in early.
Yeah.
Because I got an early pass, and I came in and I talked to Zenith just because he was there and he wasn't busy with the crowd there. And Adam actually came up to me and said, "Hey, I need to say hi to you real quick, but I need to go back to work and talk to people." I was like, it was really nice of him just to jump out of his way to come over and say, "Hey, it's good to see you. We'll talk later."
And also big shout out to Adam for when he saw that we were getting stuff for giveaways, he signed not just 1 or 2, but every single thing that we got for a giveaway for you guys. And then he wrote, I love that. He sat down and he wrote personalized messages on each one, a different personalized message on each one. He
and
instead
not
of
short
just
messages on all of them.
No, some of them have a friggin' paragraph.
Yeah.
It's funny as hell. My favorite was the one though that he messed up the spelling and he just kind of crossed some stuff out and kept going.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about that. But seriously, big shout out, thank you to Adam and the entire Kingdom Death crew for being so awesomely nice to us for the entire con. Yeah. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, Clark and Zenith. They both came.
Oh, they came on the after show too, and that was the birth of the Loin God.
Yeah. So everyone who doesn't know what the Loin God is, we had an after show talking about.
It was a wrap up for the con where every day after the con we sat down with a bunch of industry insiders from various points of the industry, and each day was a different cast and crew, and they came on and they talked about everything that they liked, that they saw, and everything that they did, everything they saw, all the great times that we had and experiences. And Zach Clark and Zach Barish, that's Zenith, had the opportunity to come down and join us for our first after show, and we were chit chatting about everything, and. Of course, without fail, the discussion turned to HBK. Yeah. So, do you want to take the rest of the story from there, Josh?
I was actually off camera this whole time.
Oh, were you
and
really?
I didn't get to hear the full discussion, so this is your story to tell.
Oh, so it essentially was Zach Clark being like, well, you're the HBK. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Zenith. He's just like, you're the HBK. What does that make me, like the Loin God or something? And, It took a second for it to click, but it's just the hilarity ensued where everyone at the couch just died laughing and we're just like, oh my god, the Loin God. And then shout out to Bruce from North Star Games. He was just like, this is awesome, but like if it's the Loin God and it's you, it's got to have the bandana and the glasses.
Yeah, because he's wearing his big yellow
trademark.
Yeah.
Big yellow sunglasses and bandana. So Moth, in all of his awesomeness, is just like, hold my beer. Oh, he just asked when you're gonna make the Loin God. There you go. And then we all realized it would be him. There you go. Yep. That's what it was. So Moth was just like, hold my beer. I got this.
So he started a sketch of it so far.
Giant tentacle tongue holding the PBR.
Yeah, boss says it's on its way. So. I can't wait to kind of see that.
Already 20%. That's so fucking great.
Moth, let us know if you stream it because we'll just yell at everyone to go check out your stream.
Yeah.
Watch the Loin God.
Seriously.
Made. And thank you everyone that's been following us today, all the subscribers. Like,
this is where the magic happens.
This helps make this happen and everything like that. Like, we went out and bought a bunch of giveaway stuff and give it out to you guys.
Because I mean, you guys are showing your support for us. We got to show our support back for you, and it's not just about giving you content. We gotta give stuff right back to you. So that's the whole point of these giveaways.
Yeah. So it's just about building this community and having fun.
Absolutely, and seeing what else we can do in the future.
Yeah. So.
Thank you for being a friend.
We're gonna sing like the after show now. Is that gonna be like a regular occurrence?
No.
No.
Maybe. Not tonight. Not tonight.
So for those, the after show was our little after thing. We actually had a lot of fun doing it. It was such a last minute prep thing for us.
Yeah.
And even though we had a ton of technical issues, we really enjoyed them.
We didn't enjoy the technical issues.
No, we didn't enjoy the technical issues. Not at all. We stressed the hell out from those.
Yeah.
So there's that possibility of GenCon exclusives to be on sale in the store, probably from last year.
Past experiences, it's got a decent chance. I don't know how many were left over.
Yeah, I don't know what their stock was at the end of the con. So if there's some left over, I would think they would be up in the store. If there's not, it's how the cookie crumbles.
That is how the cookie crumbles. But it's not too late for you to get one. You can get a GenCon exclusive by entering the giveaways that we have going on. So, Josh, if you can, please put up the giveaway one more last time for everyone. Oh, look at that. It's perfect.
So you guys enter that. Again, we'll be pulling 2 giveaways tonight.
And there's an ongoing giveaway for the Gleam giveaway, and that's going to end on September 5th, I believe, correct?
Yeah, when we finish our campaign. So,
all right.
Other note, Great Game Hunters, it's not happening on Friday.
Okay.
But it may happen this weekend.
Okay.
Matt is out of town. He won't be a part of it.
It happens. Thank you, Kerfunkel.
Thank you, Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
It's been a long week. This weekend, me and Fen might do it. And it's going to be very similar to this show, kind of. We're just going to be talking about the news and the changes for 1.5 and things like that.
And it's going to be more on the technical aspect of things. It's going to be much more in-depth as to the lore, as well as how it's going to affect builds of future gameplay from what we have seen. And I've actually already spoke with Josh a little bit about some of those things, and we're really excited to see how we can do some fun things with the new builds, and we've already got a few ideas in mind. So we can't wait to actually test it out on stream.
I mean, as always, if you guys have questions for that, you just send them over to us. All the salt.
All the salt. Oh my god, the salt exploded.
All right, so we are $26.90 away from the next giveaway.
From a third giveaway this
From a third giveaway. That would be 3 giveaways.
3 giveaways.
And your points count for all, it's a better chance for you guys to win something.
Right. So the more giveaways that we have in one night, your tickets count for all of them, so it gives you a better opportunity given the amount of tickets that you've already bought. Let's see. I mean, the giveaway is going to happen soon, so there's not much time left. But this is a month-long thing, so if the giveaway doesn't happen tonight, stay tuned for our future streams. That might happen then as well.
Yeah.
We generally tend to theme our giveaways based off of the streams, so those might not be necessarily Kingdom Death giveaways in the future, unless it's during a Kingdom Death stream.
So if it happens during Thursday... Oh, so Thursday stream, we have a special stream. It's the kind of official premiere. But we kind of did it before as a test run, but this is the official premiere of All Aboard.
Toot toot!
Which, if you guys remember, our Dead of Winter stream that we did a couple months ago. That was kind of a test water. This is something we're going to look at doing. We're bringing in some bigger games and stuff like that to make it interactive with you guys. Kind of a Twitch plays, but single slot games, not campaign games.
Right.
So we have this Thursday, we're going to do the new Wits and Wagers.
Vegas Wits and Wagers.
Vegas edition. And you guys will get to spend your points to bet on things and do cool stuff.
Because it's Vegas, you got to bet on stuff.
Yeah, it's Vegas. And you got some new bets and stuff. It's got this giant map that we're going to have. It's going to be really cool.
I'm going to have fun.
And we're also going to have Bruce joining us, who is
Bruce is a riot.
Bruce is very entertaining.
If you haven't seen Bruce on any of our previous interviews or on our wrap-up streams that we had during GenCon, he is quite possibly the most entertaining person on the face of the planet.
Yeah,
so
he's very entertaining. Question: Pledge Manager open back up. Can you buy into it, or is it only for people who have already bought into it? I believe it's only for people who bought into it. There should be. I think pre-orders will be up on the site soon. Mm-hmm. No confirmation there. That's just what I think. Someone's asked for the giveaway link.
One last time probably, because we're going to be pulling the giveaway in just a few minutes now. So buy your tickets while you still can. We're going to be doing the giveaway in, say, about 5 minutes. So again, these are going to be all Kingdom Death related items. Narfalek.
That's 2 more giveaways. Thank you, Narfalek.
Narfalek, we love you. Okay, so we're going to be doing 4 giveaways this evening.
Yeah, 4.
4 giveaways. So, oh my god. So, 4 giveaways this evening. Every one of them has been signed by the Poots Man. Everyone has got a cough, a personalized message by the Poots Man on it. So, buy into your tickets now. 4 giveaways.
4 giveaways.
And then the Gleam giveaway, which is still going on.
The Gleam giveaway. So there's 5 giveaways going on right now. I actually might start another 1 or 2 Gleam giveaways too in the
upcoming weeks to follow.
Something to come up soon. We got those going on.
No, I thought you went to buy 1 ticket.
No, so Reddit's having their board game exchange happening. The Reddit gifts.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do something with that. And
I think we should.
You might get something cool from us.
Mm-hmm.
How do I buy a ticket?
There you go. Go to that link,
and it should let you do it. Or you do exclamation tickets space. How many tickets you want to buy? They're 25 points a pop. How does the Gleam giveaway work? Also through Stream. The Gleam giveaway is through Gleam.io, which is the name of the site. Why it's called Gleam?
I don't know. Or is it I-O no? You get it? I don't know. Like it's .io. You get it? I'm so funny.
The link makes it extremely easy. If you go to twistgaming.tv/giveaway, that brings you to the Gleam giveaway, which is a little bit more open. You get some extra entries if you're a sub.
Mm-hmm. A sub sandwich?
If you're a sub sandwich, because we want to give prizes to sub sandwiches.
I guess you could really say that there are heroes.
And if you watched the video before, there's a little extra question for you to get some extra things on there.
That's a horrible name, Crippled Pony. Oh my god.
That's what it is. The other...
Thank you, Pineapple Blast.
Thanks, what's up?
That sounds like a delicious drink, by the way.
And if you have Amazon Prime, subs free.
They like my jokes.
You cut me off. So there was a little tidbit in the video that we played.
And what is that?
Adam's interview that lets you get some more points. So if you missed it,
when
we go offline, you'll be able to watch this video on demand and get to it.
Oh, so we're not saying it again?
No, we're not going to say it again. No, they need to find the little point. I mean, if chat wants to be mean and give them the answer,
it's not mean.
I mean, it gives everyone more fighting chance to actually win it when they actually do the work.
That's true. That's true. And wait, you're saying that watching our stream is work? I caught ya. I'm kidding.
So we have that giveaway. The one that's going in Stream Elements is 25 points.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a sub, you have a double chance of winning.
Mm-hmm.
If you're also a sub, you get double the points for watching.
So
you get like more points.
Wait, if I answered already and it's wrong because I answered a few hours ago, can I change it?
I have no idea how Gleam works. I don't know if it lets you do it or not. I don't know.
Josh is cruel. Josh is the cruel master here.
I didn't make Gleam. I don't know.
I thought you did make Gleam. No? Whatever.
All right. So we got a bunch of giveaways going on.
4.
I completely guessed. I can't find a way to change it.
Rule 3.
Rule 3.
So wait, I'm curious now. What did you guess? Taipan, what did you think that the gambler was holding?
I thought your name
was Josh Gleam. It's actually his middle name.
We are actually 3 subs away from a sub-only giveaway. So if we get 3 more subs, We will pull all the list of our subs and only do a giveaway for them.
That's pretty awesome.
And that will be...
Okay, so 2 more.
2 more. So we get 2 more. We get that. And to make it fair, I'm going to give them a choice of what they get.
Oh, really?
So they can choose a Detective Knight.
Or?
They could check the Resin Sci-Fi Knight.
Or?
They could do one of the Death Set dice.
Or
they can choose one of our many games in case we pick one of our subs who isn't a big KDM fan. They could pick one of those. I don't want to be like, no, you must have this.
You must take PDF. So that's 1 more then.
All right.
A ball of people. It's vegetables. There we go.
All right. That's so. I'll pull that later after everything in case anyone else wants to sub and get in on that because it's going to be for subs only.
Okay, so we are doing a sub-only giveaway, 4 regular giveaways, and we've got the Gleam giveaway going on.
Yes.
Okay. No. So.
Give away stuff today.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Many things.
Don't worry about it.
All right, so when do you want to do the giveaway? Is it time?
Are you going to pick Death Ray as the game choice?
You could.
Clearly, we are going to pick Death Ray as the game choice. Yes.
You could pick any game in our collection of giveawayable games.
Yes.
And we have quite a few. I'm staring at this ever-towering pile that just goes up to the sky.
It just keeps growing.
Oh, we also
Ew.
got some. So anyone who's a Z-Poc fan, we got some dice. To
Oh,
give
we
away.
did. Yes. We got some Z-Pocket promo dice.
Yeah, some promo dice. It comes with a cool little bag. We're probably going to steal one for ourselves because we could always use a second set of dice for that stream because there's not enough dice for everyone.
I like the comment, and we owe it all to the crippled pony. Okay, so Josh, let's pull some giveaways.
Are we ready to pull giveaways? Okay.
Does TP want to sit off camera and pull giveaways like a bingo ball girl, and
Yes.
then we could yell it out?
Yes.
You could do it,
Yes,
TP.
I can do it.
Oh wait, I thought you were just gonna come here.
Hey, give me 1 second.
Oh, where is she going? The trick is to make them do so many giveaways that they take their early game at 1.5. Oh god.
All right. Is she pulling it from the other? What is she doing?
I think she's coming back. I think that I don't know. Drum rolls, or is it jelly rolls? I don't know what's going on. Where'd TP go?
Or Van White it? I don't know. You want to have Josh in it?
Necessary.
Coffee was necessary, apparently.
Okay.
All right, Panda, sit your ass down.
This camera's off, right?
It is not off, but it's not showing on Discord. I mean,
Cool.
on Twitch.
No one needs to see that.
It's like a horror movie.
It really is. Do I get a mouse or no?
Hand cams on.
Hand cams on. Look at that.
Show off my hand.
No one wants to see your hand.
Whoa.
I can poke the ghost on me.
Thank you, another enemy, and you will be eligible for that sub-only giveaway. We're going to be doing that at the end of the day today, end of the night.
You know what that means? That is the sub-only giveaway. Like that was the one that pushed it over.
No, there was Crippled Pony was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think we're at like 76 now.
Yes,
no, we
we
just
are.
need another 99 subs.
I lied. Okay, so we have 5 giveaways tonight.
Okay, that's a lot.
It is a lot. 69 entrants with 23.
Yeah. How many entrants?
69. I'm closing it right
All
now.
right.
Closing it right now, so no one else can.
You're not allowed. You gotta close it.
Close it. Okay.
Okay. So, do you know how to pull multiples?
I don't.
Josh, do you want to show her?
Well, it says I can draw a winner.
Draw a winner. You just keep doing it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
So if you
What
give away
is
your
the
shirt,
first thing that we're giving away?
these are all going to be surprises. They're all going to be KDM surprises.
I thought you said it was a choice.
That's
No, that's the sub giveaway.
Oh,
Sub
okay.
giveaway is going to be a choice.
Oh.
Do we need to be there when you pull the sub only giveaway?
No,
You
we
do
will-
not need to be there.
No, we just need to
will
message you.
we will private message you, we will ping you, and we will get your personal address so we can stalk you.
Okay.
I mean, send you giveaway stuff.
The sub only one's gonna take me a little bit of time because I will need to pull our current sub list.
Absolutely.
All
So
that fun stuff.
let's do the first of these giveaway items.
Give people a
So
couple minutes to do that. Note, if you do have a hired sub plan, you get more entries into it.
oh, okay. So I would like to point out what exactly we are giving away again. It's going to be a surprise what you get. These are all going to be random KDM things that we got from the con. Mr. Poots signed them. So we've got some of the white boxes. What white box do we have?
They're all the detective. They're all the GenCon exclusive. So everything we got was like GenCon exclusive.
Right.
Some other possibilities are the art cards, right?
Yeah, you might get some art cards. You might get a pencil.
You're giving away my pencils?
You might get a tote bag. I mean, you won't just get a pencil.
Yeah, we're not going to send you a pencil in an envelope and be like, screw you, have a nice day.
No. But like, it might be
we might give you a goodie bag.
A little goodie bag of something.
We've also got resin figure.
We do have a resin figure.
And we've also got...
Foretold, it tells you when you resubscribe for how many months, but you are at least 6 months because you have that happy little rhino right there.
So someone's asking, any trouble for people outside of the United States?
No, I think we're going to be good because these are going to be pretty small. Don't worry about it.
Generally, yes, the car from that show.
A general named Lee.
Sure. Generally speaking, we ask for international entrants to
go
share,
halvesies.
Go halvesies on the shipping, but.
Hey, there's tongue.
What?
There's tongue punch my fart box. Oh god.
So normally we do split international, but for these we'll make it work. These are smaller items, so
1 day later, what the fuck, $80 shipping, Josh?
No. It'll be fine.
We know the shipping international is typically $13 instead of $5. Not horrible.
Not terrible.
We'll take care of it.
TP.
That's bad.
Feedback loop.
Feedback loop. Okay, we're pulling it. I'm pulling it.
Pull one.
Pulling one.
I know you like to pull multiple at one time.
I like to pull multiple at one time.
Ew.
Is the announcement thing on?
That is Revlo. We no longer have Revlo.
Oh. R.I.P. in peace, Revlo. Too soon.
Right, drawing winner. Super Jedi Dude!
Super Jedi Dude, congratulations. You won giveaway number 1. 1 of 4?
With a 2.89 chance to win.
That's pretty good. So that's 1. If you think that it's rigged, just wait. You've still got 3 more chances to win.
And I believe the same person cannot win twice, but I'm not 100% sure.
Not sure about Stream Elements. In Revlo, they could not.
It's the
1/4 of the pencil.
It's the Jedi mind tricks.
Next winner is the cough.
What? Oh, the cough.
Is Drekkie!
Is Drekkie! Congratulations, you won the second giveaway this evening with a 2.16% chance to win.
And before everyone who is not Is Drekkie says rigged?
Yeah, they already did.
We still need to get the rigged emote.
Yeah, we need to make it rigged.
Alright,
does it just say rigged in
I don't know.
The RX!
The prescription! Congratulations, you won with an 8.63% chance. Someone bought a lot of tickets.
And he also has double chances because he's a subscriber.
Ah, there you go. So thank you so much, RX. Congratulations, you are winner number 3.
And here's the 4th winner of the non-subscriber only giveaway.
Correct. So if you're not a subscriber, this is your last chance to win something this evening. So you know what that means. Subscribe if you don't win, so you have a better chance. Foretold! Congratulations, you won the final non-subscriber giveaway this evening with a 4.32% chance of winning. Congratulations. Super duper. We're really excited about that. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Okay, so now we're going to do the sub-only giveaway, and it is going to take me a bit of a second just because I have to pull the current subscriber list.
So, again, all of these have personalized messages on them. Up to you to send out what it is, because we're not going to do it.
It is going to be random. It might be a white box. It might be something else Kingdom Death related, and if it's an art card, that's not signed. So
Right. So the white boxes are signed, the dice are signed, the resin's signed.
Pencils are not signed.
The bags are not signed.
Bags are not signed.
So the 3 of the winners are Jedi with Mind Tricks, a prescription company that bought out the vote, and a prophet who foretold his winning. This is, my friends, maximum rig. That was good.
That was good.
Pickle rigged. I get it.
What's a pickle rig?
Rick and Morty.
Ah. Okay, trying to find out where I can get the things and the stuff.
The stuff and things.
The stuff and also the
Stuffing
things.
all of the things. So again, if you have one and we've never shipped you anything before, please private message us with your address and all of your details so that we could ship out these fine items to you.
And hopefully it's probably go out this weekend. I got a bunch of shipments to go out. So.
Bunch of shipments.
I thought you were going to say a bunch of shit to go out.
Shipments.
Shipments.
Or is it shipments? The worst kind of breath mints.
You're disgusting!
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
It is a trap. So don't send us your address. We're going to be mean. So what comes after a rhino? You'll just have to see.
So far you have a panda, a hedgehog, a rhino.
What else is there?
There's only 2 left.
For now, there's only 2 left.
And there's only 5 max.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it only goes. It goes 1 year and then 2 year.
That's disappointing. Let's see. TP takes virtual tours of your home. Level 3 Rhino. That's what you get next. Yeah. TP is planning her break-in right now. Her and Anne, the burglar besties, are
Don't
gonna
send
come.
us shipments.
No. Shipments come free with every purchase.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more! Shipments for when you really want your breath to be on the worst possible. I can't. I just can't. Oh, God.
You really don't want to make out with your date.
Yeah. Drag Ann or unicorn? Drag Ann or unicorn? Rhino question mark. So if you see the little emote badges next to some of our people there are subscribers, and the emote correlates to how long they've been a subscribers.
Yep.
Been
so
a subscriber.
Panda is 1 to 2 months. Hedgehog is 3 to 5. Rhino is 6 to 11.
Yeah. So stay tuned. The shipments will get you out of jury duty. Oh. Zenith said he needed a lozenge during a demo, and I asked if it was fecal self. Shipments. I figured that shipments would be another poopery style product. Oh, it could be. Just like instead of a spray, it's like a tablet that you throw in your toilet before you poo.
Or after you poo.
Or mid-poo.
Mid-poo is my favorite.
No, Josh, no, stop. I know where your mind's
stop.
going, no.
Just stop.
I saw that look on your face. You were not going there. No.
I even got the correct word for it. Let's see if chat gets my mind.
No one gets your mind.
Mid poop is best poop. That takes a splash.
That's called Neptune's
Why does
Kiss.
it say that Twist Gaming has subscribed for $24.99? Okay, we're just gonna go with it.
Someone get the spray bottle. No, Josh, no. He almost went there, and he really wants to go there.
Okay, we're gonna pull it.
Cards Against Humanity literally had shipments. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Okay. Here's what you're gonna do.
I don't know if this is the kind of giveaway I want to win anymore.
Alright, so how many subscriber points do we have?
I like Oblivion Mosquitoes. Happy.
It's gonna be a D84.
D84?
D84.
Alright, so
we
ask
have
chat to
75
roll.
subscribers. We have 84 subscriber points, which includes people who have
Higher
sub
level
for higher
type.
levels.
So $10 plan or $25 plan.
Okay, so the first person
To roll a
this
D84.
after I type it
Yeah. And she takes a long time to type things.
decides the fate.
Do it. Oh, that was quick.
53.
53.
Now, if Niobari is actually number 53,
Then you can say rigged.
Then you can freaking say rigged.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
So again, this is actually going to be a choice of what we have here to offer. We will ping you and get your answer for that after the stream, and unless you just shout it out when we announce who you are. But you get your chance of one of the white boxes, some art cards, a goodie bag, which is our discretion, or the resin figure, or a dice set. Right. Wake up. There you are. You're there.
Popsicle!
I like popsicles. Put it in chat. Popsicle.
Popsicle.
Congratulations, Popsicle. Is Popsicle here?
I don't believe so.
So, Popsicle, congratulations, you won. You're not here, but you are still the winner. We will private message you and get your information from you and see what exactly you want this evening. Otherwise, thank all of you for showing up today and watching our coverage of Kingdom Death from GenCon 2017. Stay tuned for the Gleam giveaway that's currently going on, and we will be wrapping that up September 5th as our settlement comes to a close.
And remember that this month we are doing giveaways every $50 instead of every $100. So that gives you extra chances to win these white boxes and all the fun things. It's the last time I gave someone $50 for a giveaway on the internet. Anyway,
you were saying something.
I was saying something, and I have ADD. Yeah, so we're doing giveaways every $50 instead of every $100. So that's extra chances to win white boxes or dice things and stuff and art cards and all the fun stuff that we have. I'm on now. What happened? I feel like someone tipped you off, Popsicle.
Hello, Popsicle. Congratulations. You won the subscriber-only giveaway. We're going to PM you and see what exactly you won from our big offering of games, goodies, and Kingdom Death supplies. But you win. Yeah. Congratulations. You were still saying something.
I was done.
Can you add the link to the Gleam giveaway one more time?
What is it?
! Twist giveaway.
One more?
Yes. So everyone entered that. If you missed what the answer to the question was, you can watch the video on demand and figure that out. Or watch it on YouTube in the next day or two.
And Popsicle, you have your choice of a white box, a dice, and all these fun things that we will message you and pretty much every game ever invented.
I might be freaking out a bit right now. Good. Freak out more.
Freak out more!
Do it.
This is why I used to be a sub. Surprise winner.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Sunburst Chidori?
Chidori! Sunburst Chidori!
Alright, so thank you all for joining us. Please join us for all of our future upcoming streams this week. That means on Thursday at what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing the brand new show-off of Vegas Wits and Wagers.
Which is on Kickstarter right now!
Currently on Kickstarter. We're going to be joined with...
Right now! Sorry.
We're going to be joined with Bruce from North Star Games. If you don't know Bruce, then shame on you because he's awesome.
He is freaking amazing.
But don't lament, you can meet him on Thursday on our stream. So check us out for that. Then also upcoming...
You get to play Wits and Witchers with us.
Yeah, you get to play with us. That's the exciting thing. It's going to be interactive with you fine folks. So they're not going to just sit and watch. You're going to be participating and playing and probably beating us because that's, hive mind. You all got to do it.
Yeah.
Upcoming this week and possibly is the next installment of the Great Game Hunters podcast, where we're actually going to be covering, well, not me, I won't be in town, but Josh and Fen are going to be covering what we saw at Gen Con 2017 in regards to Kingdom Death, kind of like what you saw tonight, but much more in-depth from the lore and the strategy standpoint. So how that's going to affect your gameplay going forward in terms of min-maxing and in terms of just overall gameplay strats.
Yeah.
Just if you want to make sure that stream's going on, or if you want to check it out later, the best way to find out what's going on is to follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, our Instagram, and then chatting with us in our Discord channel, where we are always open to more conversation. So TP, if you could please put up that information.
I can do that.
Then also, I know that's been going on a lot this evening, but if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel. Every dollar that we get goes back into funding the stream, getting us to these cons so we can get coverage like what you saw tonight and all of the other interviews that we're going to be posting throughout the next couple weeks from Gen Con, as well as giveaways.
Seriously, guys, these giveaways, these signed white boxes, these interviews, the sneak peek at the demo, none of that would be possible without you subscribing and your tips and your bits, and that's where everything goes. And we have a nice new camera, so Josh and Poots looked extra crisp on that.
And that was zoomed in too.
Fuzzy.
I'm not fuzzy anymore.
Not fuzzy anymore.
Maybe that's a bad thing, though?
We kind of wish you were.
Yeah.
But anyway, our next goal is to get a nice new computer so we don't have technical difficulties when we do our after show with the insiders, and maybe one day we can get Poots on that too. So
yeah,
your help is always appreciated.
So then more upcoming streams on Monday of next week. Nothing? Something? I don't know.
Hold on. Spotlight, supposedly.
Maybe.
We'll find out. And then
On Tuesday of next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is our continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death. So it's going to be you guys playing along with us. If you haven't seen the stream before, stop on by. We're going into the last couple of Lantern Years for our People of the Stars campaign. As that comes to a conclusion, we're going to be getting ready to do the next People of the Twitch campaign. So you can start buying stuff for that campaign now. So what do I mean by that? You can buy stuff that influences the game.
SE store.
So with that, you can name survivors. That's one of the simpler things. You can start ramping up to creating fighting arts, creating disorders, creating
hunt events, settlement events, innovations. You can name our settlement. You get to take control of the whole name. That's what we're going to use all season.
And all of those things, granted, they all have to be within reason. Josh is going to be the penultimate sign-off there for that.
For balance things. Hey, hell, I might even throw some of this at the KDM team just to make sure things are balanced and not
because
too crazy.
That's an awesome resource that we have. That we can be like, hey, let's bounce it off some of the game designers to see if it thematically or if it actually works strategically in the game or if it seems too
How bad is this going to break the game?
Yeah.
But no, so we get to do all that cool stuff and talk with the team and everything like that. So it's a lot of fun.
Huge thank you to Zenith for having patience with us.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
It's because we got him a third cake for his birthday.
And because we introduced the Loin God.
Loin God.
An okay settlement name.
Yes, and we're gonna have to force Josh to say that.
Just how I just said it.
No. We're gonna have to have. You're gonna try to say it. So, is there anything else that we need to? Oh, the Manhumper. Oh, the Manhumper. That's a good one. This is really.
Who's gonna be the Manhunter? No, that's Aaron. Isn't Aaron the Manhunter?
Oh, given the fact that the Loin God and the HBK are all Kingdom Death crew,
I think all these would need to be different people of the crew.
Poots?
I think Poots would have to be the Loin God.
No.
Just 'cause he's the god of Kingdom Death.
He gave birth to it all?
Yeah.
Poots would be some higher entity.
Yeah, the highest of entities.
What is the highest of entities?
You know who would know that? Fen would.
The Saint is pretty high up there. That's one of the higher ones. There's the King. There's the Scribe. Adam would be the Scribe.
Yeah, he'd be the Scribe.
Adam's 100% the Scribe.
Now, how do you make that dirty? I put it to you, Twist People.
Make the Scribe dirty.
The Scribe just writes porn now. Just
Peter?
Yeah.
Alright, so is there anything else that we have to go over tonight?
Creamy cantaloupe. Matt giggles. The creamy.
The bonus.
Yeah, so join us next Tuesday to play KDM with us. And next Thursday we continue our Twitch Plays Zepocalypse. So all aboard and Twitch Plays Zepocalypse are going to be on rotating
Everyone
Thursdays.
just redeemed KDM Season 5. Name is Starting Survivor.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Alright guys, with that said,
I think we're going to be signing off now, but thank you all for joining us. Please join us for all of our future streams. We love you all so much, and we can't express how thankful we are to have all of you guys watching our streams and being so interactive and interested with everything.
Have fun with us.
So thank you for having fun with us, because we have fun with you. Yay! And thank you for coughing, Josh. All right, good night, everyone. This is Twist Gaming signing off. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
And I'm the disembodied voice of TP.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Stalker. Good night.
Bye.